Oskaloosa Indians football is on the air. Live on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Clow Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Mahaska Drug, Hawkeye Real Estate, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Fred's Muffler Shop, Malcolm Lumber, Bank Iowa, The Rock Island Tap, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Robert Auld Investments, Kelly Style Insurance, Lighton State Bank, Falvey Lumber, and Certified Pest Control. Your keys to the game sponsor is Craig Ford. And now, live Oskaloosa Indians football action on the No Coast Network.
Good evening from a wet Lacey Recreation Complex in Oskaloosa. The Class 3A District 7 Championship could very well be decided tonight as the 6-0, fourth-ranked Pella Dutch take on the 5-1 Oskaloosa Indians. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on the No Coast Network. Oskaloosa coming in on a 5-game winning streak off a 56-20 victory over Newton last week at homecoming. Pella coming in on a 6-game winning streak, and they're coming off a 56-6 victory over South Tama. Pella is ranked 4th in the state in Class 3A by Associated Press. They are 9th in this week's RPI rankings from the Iowa High School Athletic Association. And Oskaloosa comes in ranked 12th in that RPI poll, so this should be an excellent football game. And judging by the way things have gone in the section play, it would appear these are the two class teams of the outfit, and whoever comes with a win tonight should be the victor, should wind up winning the district title. We have had a lightning delay already, and we are scheduled to kick off in about 13 minutes. Still earlier than the originally advertised 7:30 kickoff. Things were moved up because of inclement weather, and we had that with the lightning delay, and it has now started to rain again. So we may be in for a long night here. We'll have to see what happens. We'll check in with Oskaloosa coach Jake Jenkins, get his thoughts about last week's win over Newton, as well as tonight's matchup with Pella. We'll do that in 3 minutes. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
Welcome back to our pregame show. The Oskaloosa Indians hosting Pella tonight, final regular season home game of the year. Coach Jake Jenkins of the Oskaloosa Indians joins me now, and the Indians coming off a homecoming win last week, 56-20. And let me start with the defense, because I don't know if they get so much credit when you see 56 on one side of the scoreboard. 3 and out, 2 first downs and an interception, and then 3 and out. Where your defense in the first 4 trips.
I felt really good about the way that we came out to play. Newton has a really good running game. You know, they traditionally speaking they have, and they still do today. So I believe they're number 1 in 3A in rushing. And so our goal was we had to stop the run first, and we had to be solid in the pass. So no, I was very excited with the way that our starting defense went out and played. And I thought they did an excellent job flowing the ball, pursuing the ball, and playing physical football. And
offensively, things went very well. Casey Hill with a day where he scored 3 touchdowns, couple rushing, and 1 on a pass.
Yeah, Casey had an outstanding night, and our Hogs up front with our offensive linemen, they really did a good job communicating and picking things up. And so as an offensive unit, we're firing on all cylinders right now. We're excited about the progress that we've made, and we're excited to see what happens tonight.
I almost feel like I'm taking Cole Henry for granted. I mean, you look at the numbers. 290 yards passing, 4 touchdowns last week. He's over 1,300 yards for the season. It seemed like it was just a routine game.
Yeah, I think he's leading the state in total yards like that too, with passing. So, no, he's a Division I athlete, and he's a Division I basketball player, but honestly, he's a Division I football player too. I think if he wouldn't have got picked up so early by UNI and had so many early looks, I think we'd be looking at some big offers right now, because he's the real deal at quarterback. He really is.
He really does show like he knows his stuff. Like when I watch in practice, he's pointing things out with receivers' routes and things like that.
Yeah, he has good poise. I mean, he sits in the pocket well. He's very coachable. That's a characteristic of an athlete that is often overlooked. He's extremely coachable. He understands our offense. He understands alignment. He understands coverages. He understands leverage and all that stuff. So he's very, very knowledgeable. He's very coachable, and he plays hard every single snap. That's just what you're going to get from him. You're going to get max effort at all times. So, no, he's a very good leader on the offensive side.
And staying with the offense, Dylan Van Leuven had a nice game, 3 catches for 86 yards. He was the only guy who caught a pass that didn't get into the end zone, but still very impressive.
It was, and Newton brought a safety over Tyler Miller on the other side, and it left the backside a little bit light. So we threw the ball, and Dylan caught the ball well like he does, and he also blocked very well like he does. So he's a weapon, and he's a guy that's been patiently waiting. He's been bumped up a little bit, but now that he got a few catches there, he's getting more confident moving forward. But no, he's a guy that we're very confident throwing the ball to.
Getting back to the defense, 3 turnovers and also a fumble recovery by Coy Snickenberg that went for a touchdown.
Yeah, our goal is 3. That's a team goal, and so when we get it, you see the stickers on the helmet. Every starter gets a feather for that. So that's a big one whenever you can get 3+ turnovers and hold a team under 15 points. Those are our 2 big goals that we have. So to have that was excellent, and the pick by Rashawn Braggs was just an amazing play. He squeezed the player, ran with him stride for stride, and he high pointed that ball at the absolute height of his jump. It was an amazing play. So I was very, very proud of Rashawn, very happy of his effort.
Yeah, Rashawn was doing very well in preseason practice, and then for various reasons was not able to play the first couple of games, but he's gotten an opportunity and really taken advantage of it.
He has, and we really have a 3-way rotation going on with our corners right now. And so right when his shoulder was banged up, the worst it's been all season, Rashawn was ready. And then Cade Snakenberg got banged up last game, and so then we're mixing and matching. We keep rotating guys. So we're glad to have the depth there. We really need it, especially with Creer's shoulder being banged up, and then with Cade with his ankle injury. So it's nice to have other corners to put in there as well.
We're 2/3 of the season in. A lot of guys probably starting to get banged up right now. How are you health-wise?
Lots of bumps and bruises, like we said, but we're anxiously waiting to see if we're going to get a couple guys back soon. As far as tonight is concerned, we have guys moving forward. We think we're going to have a lot of damage, and we think that we like the game plan, offense, defense, and so special teams as well. So we like it. It's just who wants this game more, who's going to play harder, who's going to go out there and take it.
Pella, the opponent tonight, the defending district champion and also getting in the state championship game last year. I guess as far as this area goes, to quote the pro wrestler Ric Flair, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man, and Pella would be the man.
That's correct. And I mean, one of our big goals, we want to be a district champ. We want to be an automatic qualifier for the playoffs, and we haven't been a district champ in a few years. So we were second a couple years ago and third last year, and so it's like we want to be first. We want to be a district champ and have that opportunity to have a high seed in the playoffs. So we know what's on the line. They know what's on the line. This will be the best opponent we've seen thus far this year, and we will be the best opponent they've seen thus far this year. So it's going to be a knockdown, drag out, but I believe it's going to be the team that wants it more and who believes in each other the most, and I hope we come out ready to go, and I think we are. I think we're ready.
What are the things that they do so well that's led them to be undefeated?
They have a ton of athletes, and they have great coaches. So, last few years, they've been in the state championship last 4 years in a row. They've won 3 of the last 4. They are absolutely loaded on the offensive defensive line and with their skill position. And so they have a lot of athletes. They have good community support, and they have a staff that's been together a really long time. So got to give credit. They have everything going on, okay? And they have the weight room as well. So we've at our program, this is year 3, moving forward with our offense, and then with defense, this is the 5th year we've done that. And so we're getting to the point where the guys that are going through, like this group of seniors, they've had the same offensive coordinator, same defensive coordinator. And so that consistency and that weight room is really starting to pay off, and I think that's why we're operating so well on offense, especially because this is year 3 of the offense. So Pella's had that in place for a long time, and like I said, they have good athletes, they have good community support, and they have good coaches. So they have a good program, plain and simple.
Well, we'll see what happens tonight. Best of luck.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
That's Jake Jenkins, coach of the Oskaloosa Indians. We'll have the starting lineups as Oskaloosa hosts Pella High School football. We'll be back in 3 minutes on the No Coast Network.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years.
You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
And we are back at Lacey Recreation Complex. Joe Lancello, along with Jay Harms, who is upstairs where it is safe and where it is dry. Let's check out our Craig Forrest keys for the game. We've actually kind of had one of them already, and that's dealing with delays. The lightning delay, obviously, and any other delays that we might have in the future in this game. Obviously, both teams have to deal with them, but whoever deals with it better, I would think, would have the advantage. Next on the keys for the game is Pella's punt team. Pella's only punted 13 times this season in 6 games, so the more Pella's punt team is on the field, that means the better Oskaloosa's defense is doing. And we'll finish that off as Aaron Blom kicks it off. It's a squibber field at the 5-yard line. Coming up to the far side is Aaron Downs. He'll get to the 20, to the 25, and is hauled down about the 28-yard line. Downs, a sophomore, wide receiver, 5'11", 185. For the Pella Dutch. And the final key to the game is, can Oskaloosa still pass and catch in the rain and the wet conditions? Josh Warner and Logan Shetterly line up wide to the right side. Pella with the ball on the far hash going from left to right on the traveling white with green. The quarterback, Gustafson, will take it, just keep it after getting the snap out of the pistol. He'll gain to about the 31-yard line. Ryan Gustafson, 6'1", 190-pound senior. He's rushed for 131 yards and 1 touchdown this season. He's connected on 61.2% of his passes for 782 yards, 11 touchdowns, and just 2 interceptions. Tight end on the left side, a given to the backfield for Sam Warner, trying to go over the left side, and he is hit in the backfield, and he will get nothing, and like it. Sam Warner, 6'1", 210, a senior, 368 yards on the ground, their leading rusher. Gabe Thomas also in the backfield, 5'11", 190, a senior. Wide receivers, Aaron Downs, 5'11", 185, a sophomore. Logan Shetterly, 5'11", 155, a junior. The tight end, Nick DeYoung, 6'6", 255, a senior, an excellent athlete. Someone to watch at the tight end spot and also as a defensive tackle. And the snap of the shotgun is high. Gustafson has to fall on it and will at about the 16-yard line. The ball will be marked at the 18-yard line for a loss of 11, setting up 4th down. And there is the Pella punt team. I asked for it and I got it. And Gabe Thomas is back to punt. He's averaging 37.5 yards per punt. And another factor with the Pella punt team being on is Oskaloosa's punt return team, and that means Tyler Miller back to receive. Kick is high, a little short. Field at 45-yard line. Tyler on the run in his own territory, 35-yard line, 30, hauled down to the near sideline, just short of the 30-yard line. And it was the punter Thomas on the tackle. They'll take it over with 9:57 to go in the opening quarter. Scoreless game. They'll take it over at Pella's 31-yard line. Cole Henry, the quarterback, a senior, 6'9", 203. He's completed 64.1% of his passes, 1,327 yards, 15 touchdowns with 5 interceptions. 2 receivers to either side. Henry back to throw. Dumps it on the near side. Caught. Diving catch at the 25-yard line by Nick Dykstra. Gain of 6, second down. Henry throwing again on the far side. We got a penalty flag thrown. It's caught by Casey Hill on the far side. He'll be wrestled down near the first down marker, but the penalty flag came in the Oskaloosa backfield. Our officials, Clark Nelson, Jerome Miller, Chris Lynch, Dan Kern, and Joe Townsville, and this one will go against the Indians. Oskaloosa looking at 2nd and 14 from their own 35-yard line. 3 receivers right as the Indians go from right to left. Give for Casey Hill. Squirts to the outside and will get to the 30-yard line. Pick up a 5. That'll set up 3rd and 9. Oskaloosa, Casey Hill, 6'1", 185 senior, 609 yards on the ground this season. The Indians' leading rusher. Dylan Van Leuven and Isaac Schultz, the wide receivers. The slot receivers, Tyler Miller and Nick Dykstra. Wind is picking up a little bit here. It's 3rd and 9 from the Pella 30-yard line. Henry to throw with time. Airs it out on the far sideline and overthrew his intended receiver, Tyler Miller. Yes, you will. Aaron, 4 of 6 on the year. His longest of the year, 38 yards. He is Oskaloosa's career record when it comes to field goals, 16 of 25. Both are school records. He's got another year plus to go. This one will be from 37 yards. Cole Kraber to hold. Up and away, and no, wide right. So the Indians on their first possession, a penalty hurts them, and they wind up going for a field goal and missing. We are still scoreless with 8:27 to go in the opening quarter. Pella will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Confidence of a winning streak. Kissinger, the H-back comes in motion. The ball came loose, and Pella able to fall on it. And that's the second time there have been issues on the center snap for Pella, and this will be a loss of 4 yards and make it 2nd down and long for the Pella Dutch. And Gustafson with a give to Gabe Thomas, and he is hit as he tries to go over the left side. Not much of a gain. I think he may have even lost yardage. Yes, he did. Another loss of 2. This brings it back to the 16-yard line. Sets up 3rd and 14 for Pella. and hasn't had to come from behind often. 2 receivers wide right, 1 to the left. Gustafson rolling to the right out of the pistol. Pumps, throws downfield. It is going to be short. It's tipped and it is a catch. It was off the hands of Wyatt Creer, but then it was grabbed by an Oskaloosa receiver, and he just got a foot in bounds of the near sideline. That will be a first down, a big break for Pella, the first down of the ball game, a gain of 28. That was Aaron Downs, their leading receiver, with 27 catches on the year with 8 touchdowns. Play fake, Gustafson throwing over the middle. Pass that is caught by Kissinger at the 40-yard line of Oskaloosa, and he'll get to the Indians' 30. The ball is going to be at the 32 of Oskaloosa. 24 yards on that play after a 28-yard pass play the play before. Pella's offensive line, Ben Akers the center, Braden Peterson, Mason Herder the guards, Robert Scheel and Tyler Van Molen are the tackles. On first down, Gustafson pass out in the flat on the far side, caught by DeYoung, and he is cut down short of the first down. Rashawn Bragg's on the tackle, and that will be near for a gain of about 9 to the 23-yard line of the Indians. Ball on the far hash as Pella go left to right. Receivers wide to both sides. Double tight end set. Gustafson to throw. With time, Arrogant out on the near side, and the pass is intercepted. The same coverage, it was Wyatt Creer on the near side. The pass was intended for Logan Shetterly, but Wyatt Creer, the 5'8", 160-pound junior, with the interception, and the Indians will take over 1st and 10. But we have a penalty flag. Did he say the secret word? And we're not talking cussing necessarily. You can say, "Excuse me, sir, I think you should have thrown that should have been pass interference." I mean, that's sufficient. Personal fouls on each team, so offsetting penalties, so no interception, no play. We'll do it again. Wait a minute, I think they're saying that's happened after the interception. So the play will stand. All that happened afterward, and it'll be Oskaloosa football. Wyatt with his first pick of the season. He not able to play much last week on account of injury. From the pistol, Henry to throw with time, airs it out. Pass cut by Isaac Schultz on the run of the 35-yard line, brought down about the 38. 1st and 10, Oskaloosa. .6:09 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Pella and Oskaloosa. District title most likely on the line. Jet sweep for Tyler Miller around the left side. Across the 40-yard line. Takes a hit, or gives a hit, as he crosses the 45. We've got more penalty flags. Or a face mask, possibly. We weren't able to see it, but it could be just where the contact was made. Game was originally scheduled to kick off at 7:30, was moved up because of weather problems, anticipated weather problems, which we had because of a lightning delay for 30 minutes. We have holding against Oskaloosa. We have a personal foul on Pella. So I think the officials are going to get some exercise as they walk off the penalty against Oskaloosa. From the spot of the foul, then they mark off the personal foul penalty. The bottom line is that Oskaloosa does have a first down. at the Pella 49-yard line. Three receivers right, one to the left. Casey Hill at the left hip of quarterback Cole Henry. The Oskaloosa offensive line, Tucker Irwin, Alex Laubrecht, Hunter Else, Riley Miller, and Colton Butler from left to right. Henry rolling to his right, throwing downfield, pass incomplete. It was kind of in between Isaac Schultz, who was medium deep, and the deeper receiver, Tyler Miller, was in between the two of them. And dry towels are going to be at a premium here tonight. That is going to be the toughest job of all, keeping that football dry. The Indian players worked out on Wednesday, actually dipping an older football, wore-out football into water, just soaking it so that the players would be able to get used to throwing it and catching it. Henry rolls right, shovels it to Tyler Miller, 45-yard line, 40, breaks a tackle, 35, 30, and stopped near the 25. The shovel pass is something we haven't seen very often from the Indians this season. It picks up 22 yards this time. Third first down of the drive for Oskaloosa. 1st and 10 at the Pella 27. 5:22 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Between the number 4 ranked team in the state, Pella, and Oskaloosa, a team looking to pull off an upset. Henry out of the pistol, dumps it far side, caught by Casey Hill with room, 20-yard line, 15, breaks a tackle, still going, and did he get across the goal line? He was basically riding that guy like piggyback. The defender was trying to take him down. It's 1st and goal for Oskaloosa. First and goal from the 7. Henry out of the pistol. Cole rolling left. Looking, throwing, end zone, overthrew Isaac Schultz, the intended receiver. And on the coverage there was Josh Warner, 6 foot, 180-pound sophomore. Pella's defense, Nate Kissinger is the nose tackle in a 3-4 set. Mason Herder and Nick DeYoung the tackles. Brendan Davidson and Gabe Thomas, the outside linebackers. Sam Warner and Camden Lambert are the inside linebackers. At the corners, Logan Shitterly and Josh Warner. Aaron Downs and Ryan Gustafson are the safeties. And Warner Brothers, we're not talking about movies. Tyler Miller comes in motion toward the far side. Fake a handoff, give it to Casey Hill up the gut. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. They're spotted at the 2-yard line. 4:28 to go in the opening quarter. Still no score. Indians looking to change that scoreboard. Henry from the pistol. 2 receivers to the far side. Blum is in the backfield and lined up as an H-back. A gift for Hill over the right side. Touchdown, Oskaloosa. Casey Hill with his 10th rushing touchdown of the year, and the Indians score first with 4:12 to go in the opening quarter. $80-yard drive after the Wyatt career interception in 8 plays. 10th rushing and 2 on catches. Aaron Blom with the extra point. Cole Kraber to hold. Snap is up. Kick is up and away. And good. 4:12 to go first quarter. It's Oskaloosa 7, Pella nothing. The kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Aaron Blom to kick it off as the Indians are up 7-0, and this one will soar over everybody's head into the end zone. Touchback, and Pella will start at their own 20-yard line. 4:12 to go in the opening quarter, and something that Pella hasn't been able to say too often this season, I don't think, Jay. They're behind 7-0. Indians have forced a punt. They've also forced a turnover. Let's see what Pella does on their third series. 1st and 10. Two receivers to the right. H-back comes in motion. And a give over the right side. And just a gain of a couple of yards for Sam Warner. Nick Dykstra and Walker Newman are the ends for Oskaloosa defensively. Kenny Satimi and Tyson Brooklander are the tackles. Aaron Blom, the middle linebacker, with Cole Kraber and Casey Hill on the outside. Rashawn Braggs and Wyatt Creer starting at the corners. Zion Mamoon is the brave, the strong safety. And the free safety is Coy Snickenberg. Gustafson rolling to his left. He's going to keep the ball. 25-yard line, hit out of bounds near his own bench at about the 28, so that will set up 3rd down and short for Pella. Gustafson averaging not quite 4 yards a carry, 35 carries for 131 yards and a touchdown this season. From the 27-yard line of Pella, 3rd down and 3. Two receivers wide to either side. Gustafson out of the pistol. Gustafson flushed out, rolling to his right, and he is going to throw this away. Good pressure by Nick Dykstra there, and for the second time today, second time in this quarter, Pella is going to have to punt. Gabe Thomas standing at his own 12-yard line to punt. Tyler Miller back to receive at his own 43. It's aimed toward the far sideline. It will bounce out of bounds near the Oskaloosa 45. The 43 of Pella. So that would be a 16-yard punt with no return. Just a reminder, you can listen to this game online at radiokmzn.com. You can also watch us later. Just go to radiokmzn.com. We've got everything on video file. You can watch this game or any other Indian game that we have video of. There are a couple of places we weren't allowed to go, but we will be allowed with video next week at Knoxville. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Cole Henry with time, airs it out, caught 41-yard line. Tyler Miller breaks a tackle. Up the hash, 35-yard line, down to about the 33. And it's that body awareness that Coach Jake Jenkins has talked about that Tyler Miller showed right there, able to spin away from a defender and break a tackle and get more yardage. Pickup of 9 to the 34. Second down, 1 for Oskaloosa. 2:47 to go in the quarter. Indians up 7-0. Henry to throw and incomplete. I think that time the ball just slipped out of his hand. Or they could also go with Tyler Miller on some kind of a jet sweep or some kind of a gimmicky play. They're going to send 3 receivers to the right. Van Leuven is wide left. Play clock at 13 as the Indians get the play from the sideline and are ready to go. Toss for Casey Hill over the right side. Scooting outside, 30-yard line. First down, Moore to about the 28. Just a very simple toss, and Pella wasn't ready for it. So far, 6 first downs, and we've got 2:30 to go in the opening quarter. Indians up 7-0, looking to add to it. 1st and 10 from the Pella 28. Henry looking left, throwing incomplete, out of the reach of Tyler Van Leuven. They've got 2 because there was actually a first down on a pass after that. But I mentioned one of the Craig Ford keys of the game was seeing Pella's punt team. We've seen them twice in the opening quarter. 2nd and 10, Oski from the 28. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hill in the backfield behind Henry, who's back to throw. Cole pass, caught by Tyler Miller. Spins off a man of the 15-yard line to the 10, inside the 10 to about the 7. He got hit by the safety, Ryan Gustafson. Tyler Miller did, and just kind of shrugged him off. First and goal from inside the 10. Casey Hill, a give over the right side, bulling his way to the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the goal line. 2nd and goal. The ball is on the 1, 2nd and goal. Henry from the pistol. Gives it for Hill over the right side and scores. Touchdown, Oskaloosa. Casey Hill's 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Indians increase the lead to 13-0 with 1:39 to go in the quarter. Seven plays, 43 yards, taking advantage of the short field. Aaron Blom up with the extra point. It's up and good. 1:39 to go first quarter. It's Oskaloosa 14, Pella nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
My old man never changes. Same old truck, same old pair of boots, same light beer in the same old koozie. Still loves Mom's pancakes. Then again, who doesn't? Dad sticks with what works, like how we stuck with Bank Iowa all these years. Their service and rates help keep the farm going strong, and people who care like they do never go out of style. At Bank Iowa, we have a long history of serving the farmers who help Iowa grow. Visit us at bankiowa.bank or your local Bank Iowa location. Member FDIC.
Pella's been down by a touchdown possibly, but this has got to be the first time they've been down by 2 touchdowns. As Aaron Blom's kickoff sails through the end zone, Pella will start 1st and 10 at their own 20 with 1:39 to go in the first quarter. This is Oskaloosa High Football on the No Coast Network, KMZN, AM and FM in Oskaloosa. Joe Lancello along with Jay Harms, brother Dave back at Mission Control. Titus Lesser with our video crew here from Oskaloosa Video Productions. And Brian Myers back at Mission Control also. He'll be joining us for scores and more following tonight's game. And a lot of games starting early on account of the threat of bad weather. We had a 30-minute lightning delay here. Right now, it is not raining, but still very wet. Two receivers wide to either side. Ryan Gustafson out of the pistol. Back to throw, under pressure. Forced back, and forced to throw it away. Nick Dykstra with great pressure, and Cole Kraber as well. And the Oskaloosa players may be wanting intentional grounding, but I don't think so. Depending how far into retreat Gustafson went.
Right.
Two receivers wide to either side. Gustafson out of the pistol. Gabe Thomas next to him. A give for Gabe Thomas. Broke a tackle and wrestled down by Aaron Blom at about the 25. That'll set up 3rd and 5.
You know, Joe, you'd mentioned that it's wet out there, but, man, I saw a lot of games at the old stadium, and thank goodness we're not playing there tonight because that'd be underwater with all the rain that we had here earlier this evening. But
the artificial surface helps.
Yes, it does. It's a nice surface to play on when you have situations like this.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gustafson looking to his left, steps up, under pressure, now going to run with the football. He's got a first down, 35-yard line, 40, just kind of stumbling forward, and he'll be stopped near the 45-yard line, a gain of 20. On a great bit of improvisation and good job keeping his balance by Ryan Gustafson. First down, Pella. 50 seconds ago in the opening quarter. Oskaloosa 14, Pella nothing. 2 receivers wide to either side. Gustafson out of the pistol. Delayed handoff and giving to Gabe Thomas, and he'll gain about 3 going over the right side. Walker Newman in the vicinity there. Linebacker Tommy Kuhn there as well.
Yeah, Gabe Thomas, a senior, 5'11", 190-pound running back.
18 seconds ago in the quarter. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. 2 receivers wide to either side. On 2nd down and 7. Quarterback draw for Gustafson. Tripped up in the backfield. Walker Newman said, "Hello, Gustafson."
Nice play. That'll be the last play of the quarter.
An attempted quarterback draw, and Gustafson tried to go around the left side, and Newman said, no gain. That's the end of the first quarter. And our score after 1. Oskaloosa 14, Pella nothing. Second quarter in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also the home of the Oskaloosa Indians and William Penn Sports. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Hi, this is Brian Myers. Join us each Friday night for Scores and More following the conclusion of all the area high school games on KMZN and KBOE Radio. We'll be talking to Eric Zamora, our Game of the Week broadcaster, and the voice of Oskaloosa, Joe Lancello, along with area coaches and Rob Howe of HawkeyeNation.com. We'll be giving away prizes and recapping all the scores in the area, so join us live each Friday night from the No Coast Network studio for Scores and More.
It's a gain of 4, make it 2nd down and 6 for Pella. Their best drive of the game so far. They did have one stop by a Wyatt career interception into the end zone in the first quarter. On 2nd down, a give for Thomas over the right side, and not very much.
We're going to about 3rd and 4 here for Pella, Noski territory.
Gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 4. Pella with some good size on the offensive line. Sheila's 260. Vandermolen, the other offensive tackle, 270. The guards are 240 and 230. Maybe not as big as some others that we've seen, but they've been fairly effective this season. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gustafson from the pistol, looking right, flushed, rolls left, throws long downfield, and is it caught?
Nope, incomplete.
It was intended for Trayton Sturgeon, who was going for it in the end zone and just couldn't quite come down with it.
Well, Coach McKinstry's got to decide. I'm guessing he's going to go for it here on 4th down.
Chase Carter has tried 2 field goals this year. He's made 1. That was a 20-yarder. This would be over 50 yards.
All right, defense, here we go.
3rd and 4 for Pella from the Oskaloosa 35. 2 receivers wide to either side. Gustafson, and we've got whistles.
Somebody called a timeout, I believe. Pella.
All right, 10:25 to go in the first half. It's Oskaloosa 14, Pella nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Pella going for it, 4th down and 4 from the Oskaloosa 35, and Pella down 14-0. 2 receivers wide to either side. Gustafson rolling to his right, now throwing downfield. Pass is caught by Shetterly at near the 30, make that the 25-yard line of Oskaloosa for another Pella first down, their 3rd of this drive.
Yeah, I think that's one of those plays. They got Gustafson out a little bit to the outside, rolled him out, and had a choice either running for the first down or throwing. Shetterly there, and first down Pella, and on the 25-yard line now of Oskaloosa.
A gain of 11, 10:09 to go in the first half. Pella down 14-0. Strong right, 2 receivers right. Gustafson throwing. Pass is incomplete, intended for Shetterly over the middle, and that actually hit the defender Zayun Mamoon of the Indians in the arm as he had his back toward the passer. 2nd down and 10. You'll take the pass breakup any way you can get it.
Right. And really surprised, Pella, the officials here talking, but no flag was thrown. I'm not sure what they're talking about.
Well, we've got no legal procedure call against Pella.
I never saw a flag thrown on that play.
I'm still looking on the field for it, and I can't find it. Some other scores to pass along. Davis County leads Albia 14-7 at the half. In a game in 3A District 7, Newton leads Grinnell 14-7 in the second quarter. Centerville leads Clark of Osceola 14-8 at the end of one quarter.
And those 2 teams there you just named, Joe, Newton and Grinnell, that'll be Pella's last 2 games of the year. They have them, both those games will be at home for the Dutch. And then, of course, the Indians, both their last 2 games on the road, traveling to Knoxville and then finish at South Tama.
We've only got one common opponent so far, and that is Norwalk. And both Pella and Oskaloosa have one at Norwalk. Two receivers to the left. H-back comes in motion to the left. Gustafson on a quarterback draw. Breaks a tackle. 25-yard line, almost broke another tackle. Just a shoestring tackle by Zayun Mamoon at the 25-yard line, maybe the 24. So they seemed like they gained back what they lost in the penalty.
Yeah, running-wise, that's been their best play tonight. Just get the ball to Gustafson and let him, run with the football. And picked up 5 on that, so now they got 2nd and 10 from the 24 here.
9:13 to go in the half. Oskaloosa up 14-0 over the undefeated 4th-ranked Pella Dutch. Well, Gustafson's lined up wide to the right side. Yep. And it's Downs, the wide receiver, taking the ball on a snap on a Wildcat play. He runs over the right side, and he'll gain to about the 22. I was doing a double take because I looked out to see the 2 receivers wide to the right, and I saw that the number 3, Gustafson, the quarterback, was one of them.
So now, about 3rd and maybe 7.5, 8 yards, and I'm sure we're in 2-down territory for the Dutch here, so I want to keep an eye on that.
Downs gaining 2 on that play. Gustafson is back in the pistol this time on 3rd down. Kissinger, the H-back, goes in motion to the far side. Gustafson to throw.
Looking over
Pressure
the middle.
Running out of time. Scrambling, under pressure, now rolling to his left. Shovel pass, caught at the 23-yard line to the 20. Gabe Thomas with the catch. And he, I think, may have a 1st down.
I think he's going to be short.
That was not what they meant to do.
I think he might be.
The ball's on the 14-yard line. They had to get to the 5th. No, they had to get to the 14. I would be asking for a measurement here.
Well,
and wait a minute, we've got a penalty. Excuse me.
I'm missing those flags, Joe. I didn't see that one either.
I just saw the official was turned to us and signaled. So now they're going to mark the ball off 5 yards, and the ball is going to be placed at the 29-yard line, at the Oskaloosa's 29-yard line. So Pella looking at 3rd down and long, 3rd and 14. And this is starting to look like the last couple of weeks, Jay, where a team has really hurt themselves with penalties.
Right, and big break for the Indians here. Now we need to stop here and put them in 4th and long.
Gustafson rolling left. Looking, stops,
there it is.
The other way, and he's sacked. Ball's loose. Tyler Miller trying to fall on it.
I think they're going to call
a penalty flag down too.
I think they're going to call intentional grounding too. I mean, there's a flag that came in as he was going down. He just threw the ball right into Nick Dykstra's chest. We'll see what he calls here. There is a flag down.
Desperately seeking somebody in a white
intentional
jersey.
Grounding. Loss of down, penalty. Wow. Another big play by the Oskaloosa defense.
And Pella acting like the instruction tape that Jim Phelps used to get on Mission Impossible, self-destructing.
So now they're going to have to punt the ball away, and great stop by this Oskaloosa defense.
The ball will be marked at Oski's 45-yard line. 4th and 30, roughly. And it's the punter, Gabe Thomas, having to hustle onto the field, and Pella may have to burn another timeout here.
Oski's going to burn one because we didn't have our punt return team in, so we're going to burn a timeout here and get Miller back there.
7:35 to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 14, Pella nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
Gabe Thomas back to a punt, standing at his own 41-yard line for Pella. Tyler Miller back to receive for the Indians at about his own 12. Bobbles the snap. Gets the kick away left-footed. It is going to sail out of bounds at about the 15-yard line of Oskaloosa. So he may have gotten what he wanted as far as field position goes. Indians are going to start from their own 15-yard line. 7:35 to go in the half. Oski up 14-0 on 2 touchdown runs in the first quarter by Casey Hill.
Yeah, here's a situation now, Joe, where we just got to maybe drive the ball a little bit, get it out of our own end zone here, and kind of flip the field a little bit, hopefully on Pell. We don't want to give them the ball in our territory to start a drive.
2 receivers wide to either side. Indians going from left to right in the home maroon with gray pants and the maroon helmets. Cole Henry back to throw. Looked right, throws left, incomplete. Was looking for Dylan Van Leuven on the far side near the 25-yard line. That'll set up 2nd and 10. Dylan with 6 catches on the year for 118 yards, 3 of those last week, and he showed some pretty good speed once he got the ball.
Yeah, he really does. You know, he's really come on as a receiver here. You can see him coming last year, and he's really stepped it up this year for the Indians.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Casey Hill at the left hip of Henry, who's in the pistol. 2nd and 10, Oskaloosa at their own 15. Play clock at 12. 7:31 to go in the half. Henry gives for Hill over the middle, keeping his feet moving, gaining about 3. Finally brought down by linebacker Camden Lambert, leading that crowd on the defensive stop. That'll be a gain of 3, sets up 3rd down and 7 for Oski.
Yeah, situation we haven't been in too much tonight, 3rd and long, having to get a, first down here. And we talked about not wanting Pella to get the ball on our side of the field, and this is kind of a big play right here.
7 minutes to go in the half.
We got, looks like Blom in the backfield. We're going to burn another timeout.
Second Oskaloosa timeout. 6:53 to go till halftime. Oskaloosa 14, Pella nothing. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Let's get ready for some football! This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Empty backfield for Cole Henry out of the pistol. 3rd and 6 at his own 18-yard line. Indians up 14-0. Henry looking left, rolling left, will throw downfield. Pass is incomplete, intended for Van Leuven. Looks like he turned the wrong way, turned inside instead of going outside. And so the Indians, for the first time tonight, are 3 and out. They'll have to punt it away with 6:47 to go in the half.
I would like to see Cole maybe tuck that up and try to run for that first down. He got to the outside and only had, one guy to really kind of beat there. Hope Dykstra and Nick can get off a good punt here. Pella's 2 return men about at the 50-yard line.
Dykstra averaging 36.5 yards per punt. His longest is 52 on the year. Gabe Thomas back to receive along with And the punt is shanked toward the near side. It will sail out of bounds in the Oskaloosa bench near the 35-yard line.
Well, again, you don't want to give a team like Pella a short field, and we just did that. Our defense has played well tonight, but that's asking an awful lot of your defense to go out there and get another stop here against this good offense. So we'll see what the Indians can do with 6:41 to go, and hopefully defense has got a little bit more left in them.
Where do they mark the ball?
Coming way back, I think. They're on the 25 right now.
That would be a 7-yard punt. Obviously no return, but a great position for Pella. After one quarter, Newton leads Grinnell 14-13. Waukee is leading Ottumwa 50-0 at the end of 3. 2 receivers wide right, double tight end set. Gustafson rolling right, throwing, pass is caught by Shutterly near the 20-yard line.
Boy, he threaded the needle there because Aaron Blom was right on top of him, and then Creer on the backside, and good pass by Gustafson, kind of a dangerous pass, but he was able to sneak it in there, and big pickup about 7 yards on that first down play.
They'll mark it at the 19 for a pickup of 6, second down 4. Pella with 2 timeouts left, Oskaloosa with just 1. 6:11 to go in the half. Pella, the number 4 team in the state, trailing Oskaloosa 14-0. Gustafson will keep it himself, try to hurdle a man over the left side, and he'll get near the 15-yard line for a first down.
I think it'd be 3rd and short here. I think he's just short.
And the officials doing their best to keep the ball dry. Gain of 3 to the 16-yard line, 3rd and 1. 5:40 to go in the half. Indians looking to make a stop here. Sam Warner is the back. Gustafson going to keep the ball, or check that. That was Downs who lined up in that Wildcat formation again. He went around the left side and was tackled inside the 5-yard line, close to the 1.
Yeah, he's got quick feet. He got to that outside, and.
But wait, I think there's another penalty. I think, or is this a sideline warning?
I think it's a sideline warning. They want something. I see Coach Eversmeyer running down here. Might be the band is playing or something. And they're trying to get them not to be playing while the plays are being called.
They mark the ball at the 8-yard line, 1st and goal for Pella. They're trailing 14-0. Pella 6-0 on the year. Oskaloosa 5-1 on the year. Both teams tied for first in 3A District 7 play at 2-0. 2 receivers wide left, tight end left. Gustafson will just keep it himself. Or check that that's Downs again on the quarterback keeper, and he will score. Aaron Downs lining up in the backfield of the quarterback spot, just taking the snap and scoring, and Pella is on the board. They cut the gap to 14-6 with 5:03 to go in the half.
Yep, and they took advantage of that short field, that short punt by the Indians, and Pella able to drive right down and get on the board. So we got a little over 5 minutes to go here in this quarter.
And they line up in a form of the swinging gate where they've got men to either side. Now they'll line back in the conventional position. Chase Carter on the extra point, 33 of 33 on the year. Ben Nelson will hold it. Snap is there, kick is up and away, and that is good. 5:03 to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 14, Pella 7. Kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
Chase Carter to kick it off for Pella. The Dutch are on the board trailing now 14-7. Kick is short to the far side and fielded at the 8-yard line. 15 to the 20. Breaks one man and getting through to the crowd. That's Casey Hill. He's ahead of the crowd. 50, 40, 30. He's going to go all the way home. Touchdown Oskaloosa.
Boy, that's a big return by Casey Hill, the senior. You know, just gave up a touchdown to Pella and then come right back, run that kickoff back.
They kicked it short, and it wasn't to Tyler Miller.
Right.
92 yards unofficially, but he broke through the crowd and just turned on the Jets at his own 40-yard line. There were 3 guys trying to catch him, and good luck with that.
Yep, missed tackles by Pella. You know, they had an opportunity to bring him down and didn't wrap him up. And nice return, touchdown, Casey Hill.
20-7, the Indians back out to a 2-touchdown lead with the extra point pending. The longest touchdown return of the season, the first touchdown on a kickoff return, on a kick return of any kind by the Indians, and it's Casey Hill who gets it, not Tyler Miller, which may have been a surprise. The extra point by Blom is good. Oskaloosa 21, Pella 7, the kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
92 yards on the Casey Hill kickoff return for a touchdown. Oskaloosa back to a 2-touchdown lead with 4:49 to go in the half. 21-7, the Indians leading 4th-ranked Pella. And Aaron Blom to kick it off. And this will be fielded 3
yards deep in the end zone. So
or the
touchback.
Official, that's right. It's
automatic touch.
It's a touchback.
Automatic touchback in high school ball. So Pella will bring the ball out. Begin on their 20-yard line.
Boy, that's just when it seemed like Pella was getting the momentum on their side. That 92-yard run unofficially on the kickoff return by Casey Hill just sucked that momentum switch right back. Downs lines up wide right this time, along with Shetterly. Gustafson is out of the pistol on 1st and 10 from his own 20. Gustafson, play fake, throws past Cotto to the 26-yard line. I thought I had heard whistles. I could be mistaken. And apparently I am, because I don't see any flags.
Play's going to stand. You know, Joe, in any sport, when you give up a touchdown like that or you give up some points, you always tell your kids, you know, you want to come right back at them. And, boy, that's what our kids did with that big kickoff return. That had to take a little bit of the momentum away from Pella. Now we need another defensive stop here and get the ball back before the end of this second quarter.
Downs is lined up with the quarterback, a high snap, grabs it down with one hand, and now we've got penalty flags.
Procedure on Pella. So instead of 2nd and 4, we're going to be at 2nd and 9 now.
Moves it back to the 21-yard line. I got Gustafson lining up as a wide receiver that time.
Yeah, high snap really helped the Indians, but they already had a procedure call.
He did well to catch that with one hand.
Yeah.
It's interesting now they've taken DeYoung, the tight end, out of the ball game. Going to go with a 4 wide receiver set, 2 to either side. Gustafson out of the pistol. Gabe Thomas next to him. Gustafson airs out on the near side. Passes caught at the 25-yard line to the 20, near sideline 30, and run out of bounds across the 45, short of the 50-yard line. The catch by Josh Warner, a sophomore.
Yeah, they caught the Indians there a little bit. Warner made a nice move, put his arm down, nice little stiff arm on the ground, and got extra yard, picked up that first down, and Dutch are moving here with 3:48 to go before halftime.
25 yards on that pass play, and Pella's had a few pass plays of over 20 yards. So that's something that the Oski defense will want to try to tamp down on the second half. Gustafson throws out on the flat far side. Caught by Downs, 45-yard line, 50 into Oski territory. First down and stopped near the 43-yard line.
Yeah, kind of using Downs like we try to use Tyler Miller. Just get the ball quickly to him. He's got some speed out there and had a nice block. I didn't see who it was out there, a wide receiver blocking for him. But again, another first down for the Dutch, and they're on the move.
A gain of 12 for Aaron Downs, who is a sophomore. We'll be seeing quite a bit more of him in the next couple of years. Receivers wide to both sides. Gustafson out of the pistol. Downs comes in motion on the far side. Downs taking a handoff in a jet sweep. Into the backfield and for a loss. Cole Kraber got in there and stopped him for a loss of 3, maybe 4.
Yep, trying to get the ball, into Downs' hands and let his speed go to work. And great job by Kraber there, able to get in there and throw him for a 3-yard loss.
Second down and 13 for Pella at the Oski 45. 3 minutes to go in the half. Pella with 2 timeouts remaining, trailing 21-7. Ball on the near hashes. Pella go from right to left. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Tied in on the right side, and we have whistles.
Another procedure, or offsides, I think, that there's...
That's their second of that type of penalty on this drive. And Pella, I think, have had more penalties against them than the Indians. I'm not sure about the yardage.
Yep,
but they're nickel and diamond themselves to death.
Yes, they have, and now we're back 2nd 18 on the 50-yard line. And again, here's the Indians got a chance to, give them a little, but don't let them, pick up good yardage here and make them go 3rd and long.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Gustafson to throw.
Oh, he's got
now going to roll to his right. He'll just keep the ball, 50-yard line, 45, and gets out of bounds just across the Oskaloosa 40-yard line.
Yeah, so good pickup that time by Gustafson. So now they're definitely, I would guess, in 2-down territory to pick up this first down with 2:34 to go before the half.
He gained 11. That'll set up 3rd and 7. For Pella, we'll hear from the Oskaloosa band at halftime. Get you updated on everything else. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gustafson to throw. Looks out near side. Pass off the hand of a leaping Logan Shutterly. He would have needed to be on a stepladder to catch that. Aaron Blom on the coverage. That sets up 4th and 9. Or 4th and 8. No, 4th and 7, rather.
And Pella bringing out the punting team. Didn't want to have the Indians hold them here and get good field position. They're going to try to pin us back with 2:29 to go. As you mentioned, Joe, they got 2 timeouts left.
Tyler Miller hustle onto the field. He's back at his own 11-yard line to receive the Gabe Thomas punt. Thinking about it, now he'll get it away with his left foot. It's high and it's short. Tyler Miller will let it go. He will get a good bounce into the end zone. 39 yards on the punt, but only 19 yards in field position. As the Indians take over with 2:21 to go in the half, leading 21-7.
Well, Pella really hurt themselves in that drive there, Joe, with those penalties.
2 illegal procedure penalties.
Yep, gave the Indians a chance to get our offense back on the field here with 2:21 and see how conservative Coach Jenkins plays this with, we only have 1 timeout. Pella sitting with 2 here.
Probably what they were discussing in the huddle just below us here. We have not had any more rain since that deluge that led to our lightning delay earlier. Miller comes in motion from the near side, but a give to Casey Hill in the backfield, and he was hit, and I think we'll lose a couple of yards. Good penetration by the Pella defensive front.
Yeah, that play was blown up right from the very get-go, and just no running room for Casey, and Pella is going to let the clock go here, keep their 2 timeouts.
2 minutes to go in the half now.
Of course, they want to make the Indians punt again, and our first punt, what do we have on that net? 7 yards?
Yeah. 2 receivers to the right, One wide left. And an H-back on the left side, a toss for Hill, trying to get around the corner left side, and he won't get to the line of scrimmage. We've got a penalty flag thrown in the Oskaloosa backfield.
Yeah, it's thrown in that holding spot, and see what the Dutch do here. Do they want to decline this? And
they can sort of have their cake and eat it, too, by taking away a down and taking away yardage from Oskaloosa.
Yeah, I'd say right here, I'd do to decline this, and with 2 timeouts, 1:39 to go. I'm guessing Coach McKinstry is going to pick the flag up. Or are they going to mark it off? Nope, they are going to take the penalty, so we're going to stay at 2nd down.
And that would move it back to the 8-yard line of Oskaloosa.
We just don't want to make a mistake here. Our defense has done a good job this first half. Make them burn their 2 timeouts here, run the ball twice, and hopefully get a halfway decent punt.
2nd and 22 for the Indians at their own 8, leading 21-7 over the 4th-ranked team in the state, Pella.
No, empty backfield.
Henry, quarterback draw. He will keep it himself. He was tripped up, was able to get a hand down and get across the 10-yard line.
Yeah, too bad Cole couldn't have kept his feet there. He had another good probably 10 yards that he could have picked up. And they didn't call timeout. Yep, they did call timeout now.
Pella take their second timeout. 1:28 to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 21, Pella 7. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard.
We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores
And unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years.
You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
Indians 3rd and 21 at their own 9-yard line. A give for Casey Hill, just trying to go up the middle and get a little bit of room, and he'll pick up 1, maybe 2.
Last time out by the Dutch, so 1:22, and Oski's got to punt it away here, and come on, Nick, we need a good punt here.
Just a gain of a yard on the play, so you got to wonder if Pella's going to be thinking maybe how many guys they might be sending to try to get a block.
Well, they got 2 receivers back to field this punt.
They don't seem to be in on what's going on with the play with the rest of the punt return team. Gabe Thomas and Sam Warner standing at their own 45-yard line. Other games in District 7 in Class 3A, Knoxville at South Tama, battle of winless teams as far as section play goes. Grinnell at Newton, both teams 1-1 in the region. Nick Dykstra standing in his own end zone, looking to punt with minute 22 to go in the half. Good snap, good protection, but again he shanks it to the near side, and that will sail out of bounds near the Oski 25-yard line. And we were talking about earlier, Jay, about catching wet footballs and throwing wet footballs. Maybe some time should have been spent on, I don't know how much time was spent on kicking wet footballs.
Yeah, that's too bad, you know. Two punt attempts by the Indians tonight, and both of them shanked. And again, we give Pella the short field, and we know what happened last time we had that short field. We're down to 1:16, no timeouts, and I'm sure Pella's worked on this a lot.
Gustafson is in the pistol, back to throw, steps up, will run, 25-yard line, veering to the sideline to the 20, and he'll be hit out of bounds there. Wade Creer forcing him out. Gustafson remembering that he better get himself out of bounds and stop the clock, because that's the only way they can do it, because Pella don't have any timeouts left. Gain of 3 to the 19. No, check that, the 18-yard line. Gain of 4, second down 6, with 1:09 to go in the half. Pella, no timeouts left. They're trailing 21-7 as we approach halftime.
Gustafson split out here. They got Downs
in the pistol along with
pistol.
Thomas. Downs will keep it. Trying to go around the left side. He is hit. Not much of a gain there. Good job stringing out by the Oskaloosa defense. Aaron Blom was there. Cole Kraber, too.
Yeah, that's a good stop. Indians 3rd and 6, clock running. We're down to 50 seconds to go.
And Pella, no way to stop it. Gustafson is in the pistol this time. 2 receivers wide either side. Gustafson looking, throwing, near side pass, diving catch. And the man got the ball inbounds about the 9-yard line. Trayton Sturgeon with the grab. And that will be a Pella first down, 1st and goal. Great grab by Sturgeon, a 6'2", 150-pound junior.
Ooh. Oh, I thought he jumped, but now they're going to stop here something.
First and goal at the 9.
14 jumped. Sturgeon just made that catch, but then they were talking about, I think maybe the clock didn't stop.
Or something with the play clock, perhaps. I'm not sure. The officials in the Pella huddle.
I think they're going to.
They pick it up.
Yep, they did pick it up. Waved it off.
Never mind.
Sturgeon came into the game, I don't think, with a whole lot of catches, and he's had a couple big catches for Pella tonight here.
Well, not very many. I didn't have him on my chart, actually, and I probably should have.
Yep, now they started the clock again. We're at 31. We're down to 27. We're going to have to reset the clock probably to 31 seconds, but he did get out of bounds on that catch.
And he did a great job, too, just laying out to make that grab, making himself horizontal.
I think he wants the clock reset.
Rain in the forecast we had a bit early before the game, but not since we started. A little bit of a breeze. First and goal, Pella from the Oskaloosa 9. 2 receivers wide to either side.
Watch for a rollout here by Gustafson.
That is him in the pistol. Gustafson looking right, throwing, pass incomplete.
Oh, nice job by the Indians. Good breakup in the end zone.
Mamoon was there. Casey Hill was coming back on coverage, and Cole Henry was back in coverage as well.
Yep, stuck Henry in there. Goal line situation.
Having a receiver, a defensive back who's 6'9", those long arms can come in handy to try to break up a pass. Second and goal for Pella. 28 seconds to go in the half.
Yeah, I thought maybe they'd roll Gustafson out, to the right side here, right-hand quarterback, give him the option to look in that end zone.
Gustafson will be in the pistol. 2 receivers wide to either side. Sam Warner, the running back.
Straight.
Gustafson throwing over the middle. Pass is
caught.
Touchdown. Just near the
Downs.
Near sideline, and that man, Aaron Downs, again.
Yeah, he threaded that one, and great catch by Downs. Only a sophomore. Good-looking receiver, good-looking athlete, Joe.
23 seconds to go in the half, and Pella take advantage of the short field. They cut the gap to 21-13. No trickery here as they just line up for the extra point. Chase Carter to kick, Ben Nelson to hold. Snap a little high, gets it down. The kick is up, and it's good. 23 seconds to go in the half. It's Oskaloosa 21, Pella 14. The kickoff in a minute on the No Coast Network.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member FINRA and SIPC.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Chase Carter to kick off. If he kicks this in the air, well, by God, he did. He popped it short. Field to the 20-yard line by Rashawn Briggs, and he'll only gain about 3 yards.
Oh, late.
And a penalty flag coming after that. I was just going to say, Jay, that something people may not realize that you can do. You can fair catch a kickoff, and that might have been a good situation for Rashawn to do that. We've got another flag.
Yep, been on the bench. I think that was thrown from the Pella sideline. So we got 2 flags here. We got 1 timeout left with 17 seconds. Let's get her in.
Where is the football going to go? That's the question.
Let's get her in field goal range and give Blom a try here with that at the end of the half. Wind kind of is blowing out of the north. The wind would be to his back, kicking the ball.
We have unsportsmanlike on Pella, and we had another penalty on Pella, so that's, I think they're going to start from the 23-yard line where that play, where the play ended, the kickoff return ended. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
So we're darn almost.
He's getting his exercise.
There we go. Well, we're already in Pella territory, and 15. We could pick up about 15 yards here, Joe. Let's give Blom a shot at the end of the half with the wind to his back.
Oski has the ball at the Pella 47. 1 timeout remaining and a 21-14 lead. Hill will split out to the near side and catch a pass on the flat from Henry. 45-yard line, 40, 35, gets a block, 30-yard line, and run out of bounds with 9 seconds to go in regulation.
We got a flag. There's a flag at about the 30-yard line, and I think it's
the defensive backfield, though. But, well, it could have been somebody following a block. You never know.
It's on Pella. I think maybe our receiver was out there. I kind of looked, and all of a sudden I saw the flag go down. I don't know if, again, we're just speculating here if something was said, if there was a little forearm or something that came in there when it shouldn't have been. But we're down to 9 seconds.
The gain was to the 28-yard line on the pass play.
We're in field goal range right now for Blom.
A gain of 25. Now, was that a penalty that was declined? Because it doesn't seem like they've added on to the play.
No, they did not add on to the play, so I'm not sure. We're confused about our formation right now. We're down to 5 seconds, 4 on the play clock.
Henry back to throw, airing it out far side.
Miller, he's got him.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. Tyler Miller was there. So too on the coverage were Ryan Gustafson and Aaron Downs.
Perfect throw. It just kind of got Tyler up on his shoulder a little bit, but hey, nice throw. Take a crack at it, and now Blom will come in with 4 seconds left to try to put the Indians up 10 here at the half.
This will be a 45-yard field goal from the right hash, kicking from left to right. Cole Kraber to hold. Snap is there.
Block
is up and blocked. And it's a loose ball. It's dying at the Oski 33-yard line, and Blom with good hustle to fall on it. Because if Pella had picked that up, that's a live ball, of course, and that could have been one for a tying touchdown. But as it is right now, and the Pella players are jumping up and down like they won Game 7 of the World Series or something.
Yeah,
but they're actually down 7, 21-14 in intermission.
They know that kicker can make that field goal, and they really got through that time on our line, and no chance for Aaron to get that one off. But great first half, and Indians go up 21-14 at the half.
Over an undefeated number 4 ranked team in the state in Class 3A. We've got a presentation down on the field, I believe, and let's go to that right now.
My son Dawson, the sweetest. Our daughter was afraid of melding, so she's not here. So we're just happy to partner with MCG and CLOW and the Oskaloosa Herald to be able to give back to the school, and it's a great opportunity to better the school and better our community. So thank you all for coming out tonight. Dawson is going to draw, so we handed out tickets before. There's probably going to be a lot drawn at home because those people may have left, but we'll go ahead and spin this and let Dawson draw a name. All right, 238098. 238098.
Right there, Scott Snakenberg.
No way.
Thanks, guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now tonight's halftime entertainment. Typically, we would have dance dynamics on the field at this time, but due to the weather, they are not. We would, however, as it's senior night, like to mention Dance Dynamic. Tonight, the team would like to recognize the 3 seniors, Rachel Alderson, Clara Kelderman, and Sydney Sarver. All 3 of these girls are 4-year members of the team and have won 5 state championships while on Dance Dynamics. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to the team. And now for the band. Please welcome to the field the Marching Indians. Tonight we would like to recognize our 2018-2019 seniors. They've put in a lot of hard work over the years, and tonight is their final home performance. We'd like to thank you, seniors, for all that you've done over the years. Alan Carmichael, Audrey DeBee, Ashley Drost, John Edgren, Emma Hafner, Joshua Hardle, Darian Hawkes, John Krejci, Curtis Miller, Emma Raymond, Ethan Riedenauer, Brandon Selesky, Zach Selesky, Dakota Scully Swanson, Kenny Satimi, Joanna Thury, John Veenstra, Grace Versteeg, Aaron Voss, Connor Wilford, and Blake Wolver. Drum majors Myra Patton, Maddie Haynes, and Emma Hafner. Is the band ready? Presenting their 2018 production, Snow, we're proud to present the Marching Indians.
2018 season. They placed first in the Pella Marching Bench Invitational and earned high percussion for Class 3A. They also placed third at the Urbandale Marching Invitational last weekend. Tomorrow they will be performing at Valley Showdown in West Des Moines at 5:30. They will conclude their 2018 marching season next week with a performance in Pella at the State Marching Festival and then in Ankeny at the Mid-Iowa Band Championships. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give another round of applause to the Marching Indians.
At Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, we're proud to keep the Oskaloosa Indians and their fans safe and feeling good on and off the field. Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy is the expert in injury care, orthopedics, and sports rehab, with a new facility in Oskaloosa, complete with an open gym area in addition to several private treatment rooms. If pain is bugging you, come see the experts at Kinetic Edge for a free injury screen. Find out more, including why the Oskaloosa Indians trust Kinetic Edge, at kineticedgept.com.
Keep up to date on what's going on at the Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa by joining our text club today. Simply text QPM to 64600. You will receive reminders of our sidewalk sales and other events. Also, when you join our text club, you will be entered for a chance to win a gift certificate. So join our text club today. Text QPM to 64600 and don't forget to like us on Facebook. We'll see you at the Quincy Place Mall at 1110 North Quincy Avenue in Ottumwa.
My old man never changes. Same old truck, same old pair of boots, same light beer in the same old koozie. Still loves Mom's pancakes. Then again, who doesn't? Dad sticks with what works, like how we stuck with Bank Iowa all these years. Their service and rates help keep the farm going strong, and people who care like they do never go out of style. At Bank Iowa, we have a long history of serving the farmers who help Iowa grow. Visit us at bankiowa.bank or your local Bank Iowa location. Member FDIC.
Hawkeye Real Estate is your one-stop source for everything real estate in Mahaska County and the surrounding area. Whether commercial, residential, or acreages, we've got you covered with the area's largest pool of real estate professionals, full-time support staff, and property management services. With over $19 million in sales volume for 2016, Hawkeye continues to be Oskaloosa's leading real estate office. Discover what thousands already know. When it's time to make a move, get the Hawkeye Edge.
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, getting your prescription filled is easy. The large covered drive-thru and easy access to the front door is convenient, and the friendly staff is always ready to help you. With a variety of goods and home decor, Mahaska Drug is sure to have the perfect gift for any occasion. Have your favorite photos developed and framed at Mahaska Drug's framing counter, and cherish your memories for years to come. It's all at Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa, where they have been committed to a healthy community for over 20 years. Call 673-3439 or stop in today.
Your station for classic hits and local programming is 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Hear artists like Hart, Billy Joel, Huey Lewis, Stevie Wonder, The Beatles, Journey, and many more. KMZN is also the home of the Oskaloosa Indians and William Penn Sports. Wake up with Bob's Morning Brew weekdays at 6 a.m. and catch Brother Dave in the afternoon. It's all on 99.5 FM and 740 AM KMZN. Listen online at radiokmzn.com and with the free smartphone app available at Google Play and the iStore.
Welcome back to Lacey Recreation Complex in Oskaloosa. I'm Joe Lancello along with Jay Harms. Oskaloosa leading Pella at intermission 21-14. The Indians on the looking to upset the number 4 team in the state in Class 3A football. The Indians scoring first. Casey Hill with a 2-yard run with 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Aaron Blom's extra point made it 7-0. After a 3-and-out and a short Pella punt, the Indians would score again, a 43-yard drive in 7 plays. Casey Hill scoring on a 1-yard run. The extra point made it 14-0 with 1:39 to go in the first. That was 14-0. Pella would get on the board after driving and being stopped in Oskaloosa territory, and then the Indians went 3-and-out, and only a 7-yard punt set up a very short field, 25 yards in 4 plays. Pella on the board. Aaron Downs on an 8-yard run. The extra point by Carter made it 14-7 with 5:03 to go in the half. On the ensuing kickoff, Casey Hill ran it back 92 yards for a touchdown, his 3rd score of the night. The extra point made it 21-7 and Eames with 4:49 to go in the half. Pella would score Before the half, it was Ryan Gustafson to Aaron Downs on a 21-yard touchdown, a 9-yard touchdown pass, rather. That made it 21-14. That score coming with 23 seconds to go in the half. The Indians have tried a couple of field goals, had one blocked just before the half, and one was missed in the first quarter. And it's actually, Jay, unofficially, Pella with the edge on total offense, 214 yards to 150.
Yeah, that's kind of a surprise. I thought the Indians, really outplayed Pella in that first half. Again, I really felt when Casey ran that kickoff back that we had some good momentum going, and give Pella credit. They got down 21-7 and able to stick it back in the end zone there, and Gustafson to Downs pass play, and then the Indians, had that field goal block right at the end of the first half. But the Indians get the ball, start the third quarter here, and this is going to be a very, very important quarter. Said in the past years we played Pella, we've always had to play catch up. I can't remember the last time, probably since we last beat Pella in 2006, and we beat them that year. I think the Indians only went 5-4 on the year, and of course that was the year that we had Tyler Sash, a name that's known around Oskaloosa, led the Indians in receiving and rushing that year and scored 26 touchdowns. For Oskaloosa, that we were able to beat Pella that year. We beat them pretty good. I think we scored like 36-37-12 or something. So big win back then, and boy, it'd be a big win tonight if the Indians could play well this second half and come away with a big win over the Pella Dutch, as you mentioned, Joe, ranked 4th in the state.
It'll be Chase Carter to kick off for Pella from right to left. Tyler Miller and Casey Hill back to receive, and it will be Hill fielding this at the 8-yard line. Up the hash mark far side, 15, and is stacked up short of the 20-yard line as Pella got down very quickly on the special teams.
Yeah, the kicks aren't real deep, but they're real high, and good coverage that time by Pella, and Indians will start deep in their own territory here to start this third quarter.
At their own 18-yard line. Some other scores to pass along to you. PCM leads Des Moines Christian 21-6, 2:23 to go till halftime. We've had lightning delays, quite a few of them with our game of the week up in Brooklyn. BGM taking on Pekin. Newton leading Grinnell 21-20 midway through the second quarter. Waukee was up 50-0 over Ottumwa after 3 quarters. Davis County over Albia 14-7. We'll have plenty of scores for you on Scores and More following the game. Here on the No Coast Network, a gift for Casey Hill on first down, trying to go over the right side. Little to none.
I think it was Miller. They ran a little cross buck that time and faked to Casey and came back to Tyler, and Tyler thrown for about a 2-yard loss. So not a good start for the Indians here. Their first series start the third quarter.
Back of the 15-yard line, 2nd and 13 for the Indians. After that first quarter, they have had trouble moving the football. 2 receivers wide to either side. Cole Henry out of the pistol. Casey Hill at his left hip. Henry rolling left. Looking, throwing downfield. Pass incomplete, intended for Nick Dykstra. Was throwing into double coverage near the 35-yard line. Ryan Gustafson was in on the coverage for Pella. That'll set up 3rd and 13 for the Indians.
Well, I think our first possession we had to start the game, did we go? I think we went 3 and out too there, didn't we? Or no, we didn't, because we've only punted a couple times. So
we drove for a field goal and missed.
Okay, so yeah, here we are now, right, 3rd and 13 on the 15-yard line. So Indians don't pick this up, they're going to have to punt it again.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left, and a wing on the right side. And a toss for Miller, for Henry, back in a flea flicker. Cole was under pressure, and now he's going to throw it, and it's incomplete. It was intended for a leaping, I think that's Aaron Blom, near the 35-yard line. Or check that, Isaac Schultz. It was something that saw them work on this week, where it was kind of a flea flicker, where it was a toss, or a give to an end around, a toss to Tyler Miller, then back to Cole Henry to throw it.
And give Pella credit, they covered it really well. They didn't fall for anything there. And again, got Nick Dykstra back to punt here. Come on, Nick, you're due to hit one here.
Punts of 7 and 12 yards in the first half, and he's punting in the same direction from left to right, standing in his own goal line. Good snap. He's got protection and gets a good kick away. fielded at the 46-yard line of Oskaloosa, of Pella, a fair catch called by Gabe Thomas.
Well, Pella got what they
39-yard
wanted.
punt, no return.
You know, they got what they wanted, Joe, that they wanted to hold us 3 and out and get the ball in good field position, exactly what they got, put our defense right back out there. And the Indians played well defensively, just, you know, had to go against 2 short fields with the short punts, 7 and 12 yards, and that's Pella's 14 points there. So see if the Indians can play well here to start this third quarter.
Ryan Gustafson out of the pistol, Sam Warner to his left. And it's Warner who'll get the ball over the right side, breaking through the crowd, takes a hit at the 45 of Oski, will go forward, and he'll be close to a first down. Sam Warner, that's just his second carry of the night. He had 1 carry for 2 yards in the opening half. He'll be second and less than a yard at the Oski 45. Ryan Gustafson, 11 of 17 in the air for 143 yards, 1 touchdown. He's had 1 pass intercepted. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Warner again a carry over the right side. First down, more. Penalty flag down. Warner is down the far sideline, took a hit and stayed in bounds and scored, but will that count?
No, that's going to come back. See him, I think, number 16, a wide receiver out there for Pella. Ben Nelson, I think, got called for the hold on the outside.
It is holding on Pella, and again, Jay, they've done this a lot tonight, and that's something you don't associate with good teams, penalties that just hurt themselves.
Right, they really have. You know, they really shot themselves in the foot, but boy, Pella came out there and was really running the ball on the Indians. So big break there to get that penalty.
And it's from the spot. This is going to wind up back in Pella territory. Or will it? Take that back. They'll mark. Ball is, it's from the spot of the foul, so the ball will actually wind up on the 50-yard line, so that's not too terribly bad.
No. But what, 2nd and 6 in for Pella.
As they go from right to left in the traveling white with Kelly Green. 2 receivers wide to either side. Gustafson to throw, running out of time, throws over the middle, incomplete. The pressure came in there, and we've got an official who was knocked down. The pressure, I think that was from Walker Newman again, from his defensive end spot.
Yeah, and also Nick Dykstra in there too. So they had good pressure, something we hadn't seen for a while, some pressure by the Indians, and little happy feet there that time, and Ryan got rid of it. And now we got 3rd and 6 from the 50.
10:15 to go third quarter. Oskaloosa 21, Pella 14. Oski in a 5-game winning streak, Pella a 6-game winning streak. Gustafson from the pistol, back to throw. Running out of time, throwing over the middle, it passes caught. We've got a penalty flag on the play. Passes caught to the Oskaloosa 37-yard line.
That one might.
That was
go ahead,
Logan Shetterly with that catch, but what's the penalty?
I think it might be a hold on the Indians.
That's exactly what it is. And they'll decline that. They'll take the pass play to Shetterly, which resulted in a first down anyway. A gain of 13 to the Oski 37-yard line.
So big pickup for the Dutch there as they had 3rd and 6, and now from the 37-yard line.
2 receivers wide to either side. Gustafson will give it off, a handoff over the left side, and hanging on for dear life to make the tackle. I think that was Aaron Blom who was just hanging on for dear life to Sam Warner after Warner gained 5 yards of the 32.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit different what we saw in that first half. You know, Pella was coming up 2nd and long, 3rd and long. All of a sudden they're getting, 2nd and 5 and 2nd and 3, whatever. So they're doing a much better job here offensively against the Indians here.
2 receivers wide to either side. A play fake by Gustafson. He throws to the far side. It seemed like the ball slipped out of his hands. It's incomplete, but we've got a penalty flag.
Yeah, that's going to be a personal foul on the Indians. A late hit after the play as we hit the wide receiver. So we're going to help them out there.
Now the Indians with their second major, or their first major penalty of this drive. And that'll be a Pella first down. And it's from the spot of the foul, and because it was downfield on a pass play, that's going to set the ball up at Oski's 17-yard line. 9:23 to go in the third quarter. Indians up over Pella 21-14. Two receivers wide either side. Gustafson back to throw, fleshed out. Pass is a screen caught by Warner, 20-yard line. Trying to scoot outside. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a short gain.
Yeah, nice job by the Indians there. Good pursuit. Looked like had the screen set up really well, but boy, nice job by Oskaloosa there to hold that to no gain.
Second down 10 for Pella. The Dutch 2-0 in district play. Oskaloosa also 2-0 in district play. So this could very well decide who is the District 7 champion. We've still got 2 games to go in the regular season after this. 2 receivers wide to either side. Ball on the far hash. Gustafson out of the pistol. Looking. Now rolling to his right. Still rolling to his right. He's going to run with the football. 15-yard line, 10-yard line. Ball was popped high in the air, but it was out of bounds when it came back to earth.
Pretty close to the sticks there, too, for the first down.
And it's going to be marked at the 7-yard line. That will be first and goal for Pella. Gustafson in the first half running 11 times for 48 yards.
Okay, here's the Wildcat, Joe. They got Downs. They got Gustafson split out, and Downs are going to run the Wildcat here.
And it's actually Warner and Gabe Thomas who are in the backfield. Not Downs this time.
Okay.
So it seems like a running play to me. Tight ends, 2 tight ends in the game. Give us to Thomas, and he is hit at trying to go up the middle after a short gain, hit by Casey Hill and Aaron Blom.
Yeah, they've run that with Downs, but I don't even see him out there right now, actually. Yeah,
no gain on the play. Second and goal from the 7.
Now I do see him over there on the Pella bench, and he's got his shoe off, and
that's not a good sign.
He's sitting over on the training table. That's a big loss for the Dutch.
Gustafson on the pistol. Gabe Thomas to his left. Double tight end set, or one tight end set. Gustafson under pressure. Throw that away. He was under pressure from Blom and Dykstra and just threw that sucker away, and there was nobody there in a white shirt.
That's the second time he's done that. So again, loss of down and penalty against Pella. So it's going to bring up third down.
A lesson all quarterbacks at all levels have to learn. Sometimes it's just best to eat the football. So that would make it third and goal.
Yeah, from the 24, so come on, Indians.
Sturgeon and Shutterly line up wide right, 2 receivers to the left. Gustafson play fake. Under pressure, throws it out to the far side, and that will be incomplete. Well overthrown. Would have needed another 15 yards of width for Logan Shutterly to be able to catch that ball.
Yeah, good pressure. Nick Dykstra in the Pella backfield again, and Gustafson had to throw it away. And Coach McKinstry here talking to him, going to send his offense back out there on fourth down.
It would be a field goal of some 42 yards, I'm thinking.
Yeah,
but they're not thinking of that type of thing at all.
I don't see their kicker out there, Carter.
Pella going for a tying touchdown, trailing 21-14 with 7:39 to go in the third. 2 receivers wide either side. Gustafson to throw. Has time. Throws over the middle, and a penalty flag thrown.
Pass interference on the Indians.
The intended receiver was Gabe Thomas coming out of the backfield, and somebody seemed like stuck an arm out to hit him.
Man.
And the Indians uncharacteristically hurting themselves with penalties here.
Man, we saw Pella do that in the first half, and now in the second half, especially this third quarter right now, has been Oskaloosa, hurting themselves with these penalties. Now is that not an automatic first down, still fourth down, and now they are going to send in Carter, the field goal kicker.
This will be from the 13-yard line where they'll set the ball for the line of scrimmage. So roughly a 31-yard field goal. Ben Nelson to hold. It will be a 30-yard field goal, almost right down the middle.
Pella in the past has usually had really good kickers.
Snap is there. Kick is up and away, and it's good. Chase Carter with his second field goal of the season, but we got another penalty flag on the field.
Yellow flag, yep. Been a lot of penalties here tonight. So it's against the Indians, personal foul.
Or personal foul on Pella. So our score is Oskaloosa 21 and Pella 17. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network. That was only 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
Yeah.
I guess we have not gone to break. We're still here. 3 minutes and 29 seconds on that drive. 33 yards in kind of a roundabout way, and thanks to penalties. 10 plays, 33 yards. Chase Carter's second field goal of the year, a 30-yarder. And because of a personal foul penalty against Pella on the field goal, or after the field goal, Pella's going to have to kick off from their own 25-yard line, and this should be great field position for Oskaloosa.
Yeah, this is when we need to get a little run back here and get good field position and start driving the ball here with our offense. We haven't looked very good here this third quarter so far.
And it's a squibber. Fielded by Tyler Miller, the 32-yard line, coming to the near side, trying to get a block, 40-yard line, and brought down short of the 45. Tyler Miller hasn't had the ball in his hands on returns much tonight. Casey Hill did well enough with a 92-yard touchdown return on a kickoff in the second quarter. Indians will take it over with 7:22 to go in the third, leading 21-17. They'll start from their own 44-yard line. Just a reminder, too, speaking of field goals, that if the Indians kick a field goal in a home game, KMZN, AM, and FM will make a $20 donation to the Oskaloosa Indian Booster Club. Two receivers left, two receivers right. Tyler Miller starting to come in motion. Toss for Casey Hill over the left side. And he will just get back to the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by Pella's defense.
Yeah, all of a sudden our run game has just really been shut down by Pella.
Linebacker Gabe Thomas on the hit there. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10, Oski from their own 44. Schultz and Miller line up wide to the near side. Two receivers left. Cole Henry out of the pistol. Cole back to throw. Under pressure and sacked at the 40. The ball popped loose. And it appears the Indians got it back. Center Hunter Else was there, and offensive tackle Tucker Irwin there too. And that'll knock the ball back to the Indians 39, setting up 3rd and 15.
Yeah, Cole took a pretty good hit there. He just kind of bent over a little bit. Hopefully he'll be okay in here. And yeah, we got 3rd and long.
6:35 to go, third quarter, clock running. 15 on the play clock. Indians lead is cut to 21-17. Henry out of the pistol. Now with time, throws over the middle, caught.
Oh, short.
But short of a first down. Aaron Blom with the grab into Pella territory. It's going to be a yard or two short.
See what the Indians do here.
A gain of 13, but they needed 15.
Yeah, and they're still a couple yards short.
Offense is still on the field. They're going to go for it. Up by 4, 4th and 2.
Well, I think he's going to kick it.
Quick kick. And they should call the infield fly rule. It's high and short, and boy, it takes a Oski bounce, and hustling after it is Isaac Schultz. Did that go into the end zone? He got his hands on it, but couldn't stop it. It appears he has stopped it at the 1-yard line.
Oh, I thought he was in the end zone, but it looked like he did stop it. Wow. That worked out great for the Indians. Now our defense has got to really buckle down here and hold Pella down here and get good field position.
The ball is at the 2, a 46-yard punt. First time Cole Henry has done that. They're going to give him another yard at the 3-yard line. Sigourney Keota is leading Columbus Junction 28-6 at halftime. EBF over Mid-Prairie 13-6 midway through the fourth quarter. Pella in a hole at their own 3-yard line after the great kick coverage.
Holding play up here, trying to get the chain gang over there, get things set up.
Give Isaac Schultz credit for the coverage on that punt. It was high and not very far, but it got a great bounce. Gustafson out of the pistol. And we'll give it off to Thomas, getting around the left side across the 10-yard line, short of the first down.
All of a sudden, they're starting to chew up some yards on our defense. They got their run game going, and said we've got to get things straightened out here. We had them backed up. Now they got second one, pick up a 9 on that first down play.
To the 12-yard line, 5:05 to go third quarter. Oskaloosa 21, Pella 17.
They got Gustafson split out here now.
And it's Sam Warner and Thomas in the backfield. And this was Thomas on the carry trying to go over the left side, and I don't know that he got it.
Yeah, it looks like Downs is going to be done for the night. He's still sitting over there on the training table.
That's a tough guy for them to lose. We'll see him again for the next couple of years.
Same formation again with Thomas at the Wildcat.
On third down, Thomas takes the snap, trying to go over the right side. This time he does get the first down across the 15-yard line. Kenny Satimi in on the tackle for the Indians. That'll be at the 16-yard line of Pella after a gain of 4.
Well, 2-yard line where they started this drive, and see where they end up here on this drive.
Gustafson back in the pistol. Gabe Thomas at his right hip. And to give for Thomas, flipped a tackle, trying to go around the left side, is tripped up at the 20-yard line. And Zion Mamoun was there with the hit.
Yeah, a couple missed tackles there. He was able to slip away from a couple Indians and get some pretty good yardage again on that first down play.
Picked up 5 to the 21, 2nd and 5. 3:53 to go, third quarter. Indians up 21-17 over the number 4 team of the state. 2 receivers wide to either side. Gustafson to throw, looking far side, pass is caught, and the receiver drilled at the 25-yard line as he made the catch. Shirley with the grab.
Enough for a first down, though.
And that will be enough for the first down to the 27-yard line, a gain of 6. Gustafson's pretty effective in the air.
Yeah, they've really thrown the ball well tonight.
Maybe better than what would have been expected.
Right.
Strong right, 2 receivers left.
Ooh.
Give over the right side, Thomas again. He'll carry to the 35-yard line. Aaron Blom on the tackle.
Yeah, just kind of like a broken record, Joe. They're picking up too much yardage on that first down play, and here they are setting again, 2nd and 2.
3 minutes to go, third quarter.
in that first half, the Indians' defense really did a great job of putting Pella in situations where they were third and long. But right now, they've kind of got things going here.
Gustafson on a quarterback draw, just bulling his way over the left side. He'll have a first down just short of the 40-yard line.
Yeah, the 6'1", 190-pound quarterback there. Good basketball player, good athlete. Picks the first down up for the Dutch, and again, they keep the chains moving.
6 first downs for Pella in this third quarter, and they are now starting to win the time of possession battle. They don't lead the scoreboard battle. Oskaloosa has that, 21-17.
And really starting to control, both lines of scrimmage here.
Gustafson throws out on the near side. Pass is caught by Shetterly. Grabbed right away by Mamoon. We've got a penalty. I think Cole Henry had come on to try to assist after the man was in the grasp, which is something you usually associate with quarterbacks. Personal foul, Oskaloosa.
Again, big penalties against the Indians here. This third quarter has really helped Pella.
It was a 5-yard gain of the pass play.
Of course, we're sitting up here and we don't know if the whistle had blown or what, but if the ball was blown dead, then Cole can't hit him. But if they haven't blown the whistle and he's still being stood up and trying to spin away.
The ball's at Oskaloosa's 41-yard line after that penalty with 2:10 to go, third quarter, clock running. Pella trailing 21-17. Two receivers right, one to the left. Tied into the left side. Snap is high. Gustafson has to wrestle back for it. Back at his own 40-yard line and finally sacked at the 37. That man, Kraber again. That's about the third time that there's been a bad snap by Pella, and the second time that it's really cost them double-digit yardage losses.
Yeah, it's a big break for the Indians now, and so now we've got to really buckle down here and hold them. 1:36 to go here in this third quarter.
A 21-yard loss back to the Pella 38-yard line. It should be second down. Now they change to the yard marker on the far side. Two receivers right, one to the left. Gifford Thomas finding a little space on the left side, but not too much as he's brought down by Kenny Satimi at the 42-yard line. Yeah. Gain of 4, third down, and not quite infinity, but still a good 15 yards.
Yep. It was a big down
20
here.
or 20. 28
8?
yards.
Yep, 28.
With a minute to go in the third quarter.
See what the Dutch run here. They've been really effective throwing over the middle. They get the big tight end.
Tight end is on the left side. Gustafson is out of the pistol. Throws on the flat far side. Caught by Shetterly. 40-yard line. 45. Stopped short of the 50. And well short of the first down. So Pella will be punting for the first time in the second half with 36 seconds to go in the third quarter.
So the Indians able to get a stop. Of course, helped there by the bad snap. And we're down to about 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And the Indians should be in the lead going into that last quarter.
They reset the play clock for some reason.
Huh.
But the clock is running as
high snap.
Thomas is back to punt, waiting to kick it. Now gets away with the left foot.
Shanked it a little bit too, but a good roll.
Tyler Miller will pick it up at the 8-yard line. Near side brought down about the 14. On the coverage for Pella was Matthew Widmer, 5'9", 150-pound senior.
2 seconds left here in this third quarter, and Indians are going to have a lead on the fourth-ranked Pella Dutch going into that last quarter.
Also in district play, Knoxville has beaten South Tama 47-12. South Tama still looking for their first win of the year. Newton is leading Grinnell 37-27 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Wayne is leading North Mahaska 36-0 at halftime. Homecoming at North Mahaska. 3 receivers left, one to the right. Hill at the right hip of Cole Henry. Cole back to throw, looking left, throwing pass, caught Tyler Miller, 18-yard line. Just a short gain as he is converged on very quickly by Pella defenders. And that will be the final play of quarter number 3. We are expecting a close one. We've got that. It's Oskaloosa 21, Pella 17. Fourth quarter in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hi, this is Brian Myers. Join us each Friday night for Scores and More following the conclusion of all the area high school games on KMZN and KBOE Radio. We'll be talking to Eric Zamora, our Game of the Week broadcaster, and the voice of Oskaloosa, Joe Lancello, along with area coaches and Rob Howe of HawkeyeNation.com. We'll be giving away prizes and recapping all the scores in the area, so join us live each Friday night from the No Coast Network studio for Scores and More.
Hello, my name is Craig Ford, and just over a year ago, I purchased the Ford dealership in Oskaloosa. We changed the name to Craig Ford, and we got to work making it better. In our first year, we have increased our sales by over 100%. We believe in both big discounts and exceptional service. Not just when you buy a vehicle, but the entire time you own your vehicle. Craig Ford is a great place to buy your next new or pre-owned vehicle.
Welcome back to Lacey Recreation Complex in Oskaloosa. I'm Joe Lancello along with Jay Harms. 21-17, Oskaloosa leading fourth-ranked Pella as we go into the final 12 minutes. Indians with 2nd and 8 at their own 17-yard line, going from right to left in the fourth quarter. Cole Henry to throw from the pistol. Screen caught by Casey Hill, 20-yard line, trying to get outside. He has a first down, 25, and stopped near the 30-yard line.
Nice looking screen. I thought we were going to get more out of that than what we did, but we did pick up the first down and change the move. And you know, Joe, we've talked all year about our high octane offense, and it's going to come down, I think, to our offense. We've got to be able to move the ball and keep it out of Pella's hands right now because they're running the ball well against us. We just need to be able to control the ball here this quarter. And we've been outscored the second and third quarters. And we did outscore them the first. It'd be nice to outscore them here in this fourth quarter.
That's the Union's first down of the second half. Henry rolling left. Now under some pressure and now sacked at the 18-yard line. Nick DeYoung, the defensive tackle, 6'6", 255, with his second sack of the season, and that's back at about the 18-yard line. That's the first time that Cole's been sacked tonight, I believe.
Yeah, he just, he rolled out to his strong side, his left here, and just couldn't find a receiver and had to take it and eat it. And big play by the Dutch, puts us, second and forever
20.
now.
2nd and 20 at the 20. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. 10:55 to go fourth quarter. Indians up 21-17. 2 receivers left. 2 to the right. Henry out of the pistol. Cole to roll to his right. Looking, under pressure. Now steps up, now runs. 20-yard line, now throws it. And, Dykstra opened the 50 to the 40, 30. Man trying to catch him from behind. He'll be wrestled out of bounds. Inside the 20. I thought Cole had stepped over the line of scrimmage at first.
What a play by Cole Henry there to keep looking, eyes downfield, and able to spot Dykstra. And boy, it's nice to be 6'9" and be able to look over those people. But
I'm watching it again. He got away with one. He was across the line of scrimmage when he threw that.
Well, we'll take it. We're down there now on the 18-yard line. And come on, Indians, we need to punch this in here.
62 yards on the play. Get for Casey Hill. Breaks over the right side. 10-yard line. And inside the 10. Close to another first down.
Yeah, we don't want 3 here. We want 7. The way Pella's been moving that ball. I saw for the Indians someone limping out there.
Tyson Brooklander is coming into the game, a 5'9", 245-pound senior.
I didn't see who came off, but I saw him limping. He was really hurting.
There's a Pella player who is down on the field, actually.
Noski, I think they brought out, I was looking here, we have 2 75s on the roster. I think it might have been Lobrick.
Lobrick is actually 74.
Okay, yep, he's the one that did come out. So he hurt his ankle on that play.
And I believe that is Gabe Thomas, who plays an outside linebacker on defense for Pella. Excuse me.
So, we're 2nd and 1, right where we want to be, short, right on the 9-yard line. And I said this is where the Indians gotta get 7 out of this drive.
Stoppage comes with 10-12 to go in the fourth quarter. Oskaloosa up 21-17. Casey Hill with all 3 touchdowns for Oski, 2 on runs in the first quarter, and a 92-yard kickoff return in the second quarter. Pella has scores.
Yeah, that was.
Aaron Downs on an 8-yard run, Aaron Downs on a 9-yard touchdown pass, and then a 30-yard field goal by Carter in the third quarter.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. That was Thomas. He ran off on his own power and trying to see.
That's 2 important players for them if they've lost to injury. First it was Aaron Downs, and now Gabe Thomas.
And they brought Josh Warner in to take his spot.
Josh plays in the secondary. So maybe they're going to move him to a linebacker. We'll see what they do here.
Yep, I had the number wrong. Looks like number 23, Warren Page, came in. 6'3", junior. Linebacker spot right now.
Indians 2nd and 1 from the 9. Toss for Hill around the right side. Got the first down and is forced out of bounds near the 5. First and goal for Oskaloosa.
Yep, just that quick pitch we've run throughout the season, and Casey able to get to the outside, pick up the first down, and Indians are in business.
Looking to add to a 21-17 lead. First and goal from the 6. Two receivers wide left, 2 to the right. Ball on the far hash as the Indians go right to left in the home maroon with gray and white numbers on senior night. Final regular season home game. Give for Hill over the middle.
Yes,
still
touchdown.
going, scoring! Casey Hill's 4th touchdown of the game. And the Indians increase the lead to 27-17 with 9:28 to go in the fourth quarter. An 85-yard drive in 7 plays. That took 2:34 off the clock. 2:44 make that. No, I was right the first time.
Okay, Blom for the important extra point here to put
Cole
the Indians
Craver
up.
to hold. There was movement along the line, looked like from both sides.
Offsides.
Whom?
I think they're going to call it on Pella.
The kick was good. I think they're going to have him do it again from a little closer.
Yep.
Well, no.
We declined the penalty. But yeah, I don't understand that. It must have blown it dead right away as soon as Pella jumped.
Aaron Blom for the extra point, take 2. Snap
Good
there,
snap.
kick is up.
Good.
And it's good again. 9:28 to go in the fourth. Oskaloosa 28, 4th-ranked Pella 17. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Hi, I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Amber Coffee.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Brandon Kane.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jennifer Main.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Jason Rosenboom.
I'm Edward Jones, Financial Advisor, Austin Norris.
If your saving for retirement strategy involves the phrase, "I'll get around to it someday," you need to talk with an Edward Jones Financial Advisor. When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side, and there's no better time than now to get started toward your retirement goals. For sound financial advice, contact your local Edward Jones professional today. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia is dedicated to providing their customers with friendly service. Falvey Lumber and Hardware values your business and has made it their mission to provide reliable products and services with their customer-driven approach. Falvey's courteous professional team is able to support a range of services to meet your requirements. Falvey Lumber and Hardware in Eddyville and Albia. In Eddyville, call 969-4814 or Albia 932-2150.
Oskaloosa looking to pull off the upset. 28-17 over 4th-ranked Pella as the Aaron Blom kickoff will soar into the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, not one of Aaron's typical kicks, but a line drive, able to skip in the end zone, and Pella take over on their 20.
Now let's see what Pella will do offensively. Gabe Thomas, a starting running back for them, was injured in the last series. I see Warren Page on the field. He normally plays a receiver spot. And he will line up wide to the left side. Gustafson is in the backfield along with Sam Warner. Two receivers wide either side for Pella. 1st and 10, their own 20. Gustafson to throw, looking left, throwing deep downfield, incomplete near the 50-yard line. And it was Page who was the intended receiver there, covered on that far side by Rashawn Braggs.
Still down, too. Oh, he's getting up. I think he's cramping, or he's going to have to come off if they stop to play here, but I don't know if they... Nope, he's going to be able to stay on, I guess.
Kate...
Nope, he is. He's going to come off.
Cade Snakenberg suffered an ankle injury last week and has missed a bit of time. I'm not trying to see if I see him on the field. I don't right now. Cole Henry is playing the corner on the far side. And Wyatt Creer is on the corner on the near side on 2nd and 10. Gustafson play fake will keep it left side and will pick up about 4. Nick Dykstra on the hit.
Well, here's a big 3rd down play. Pella's been 3rd and short, 2nd and short. Now we got them 3rd and 5, and kind of in between. Do they run? Do they pass? So big play by the Oskaloosa defense coming up here.
8:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter, make that. 2 receivers wide either side.
Straight
and a give straight ahead for Sam Warner, and he did not get enough.
Nope, did not.
He got 2, maybe 3, and he needed 5.
And Pella's going to punt.
I mentioned that was one of the Craig Ford keys of the game. Let's see Pella's punt team, and this, I believe, will be their 4th punt of the night. And they had only punted 13 times in their previous 6 games going into tonight. Tyler Miller to receive back at his own 42. Let's see if Sam Warner is the up back. Kick.
Ooh.
That was actually Thomas back into the game to punt it.
Ooh.
And the ball was fielded at the 40-yard line. I did not see if Tyler called a fair catch or not.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Call
Okay.
a fair catch. He bobbled it. He got touched by the Pella guy, but he did bobble the ball. And so Indians take over right at their 40-yard line. 8:07 to go. Indians up by 11. Now our offense just needs to drive the ball, take time off the clock. Whatever we get here is just going to be a bonus for us.
Pella comes in 6-0, 2-0 in the district. Oskaloosa comes in 5-1, 2-0 in the district. The district title could be decided right here tonight at Lacey Recreation Complex. 2 receivers wide either side. Ball in the far hash. Henry out of the pistol with Casey Hill at his left hip. Give for Hill, up the middle.
Ooh, ball
pop loose.
Fumble. I think Pella's got it.
Pella's got it. DeCoke was in the vicinity. So too was Mason Herter. So Pella quickly take over.
22 for them recovered.
Recovery was by Gabe Thomas, who had been injured earlier, but back on the field at a big time and making a big play for the Pella Dutch.
Yeah, the Indians, tough break there. Give it right back to Pella. Good field position. So far we've seen tonight, they get a short field. They've been dangerous.
Gustafson out of the pistol with Thomas to his right. Gustafson to throw under pressure, dumps it off in a screen.
I thought maybe we
at
almost
the
intercepted
45-yard line.
Walker Newman was right there.
At about the same time as Thomas was. And that will actually be, in fact, a loss of 5 yards back to the 45-yard line. That screen just did not develop.
No, that was a dangerous pass because I thought Walker had a chance maybe intercept that ball. He was right on top of the receiver.
2 receivers wide either side. Gustafson out of the pistol. Gustafson to throw. Looking, pass cut by a diving man of the 41-yard line. And there was nobody laid a glove on Logan Shutterly.
Yep. Back almost to the original line of scrimmage, just a yard or so short. So bring up about 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12. But definitely 2-down territory for the Dutch here.
3rd and a dozen. 7:03 to go 4th quarter. Oskaloosa 28, Pella 17. The Indians haven't beaten the Dutch since 2006. 2 receivers wide either side. Gustafson from the pistol will give for Thomas, and he's hitting the backfield right away. Walker Newman was there first, and Nick Dyke's sure to help out.
Yeah, it kind of looked like a quarterback read. You know, he stuck it in there, and Thomas didn't have too much. I thought Gustafson was going to pull it out. He had a little bit of room to run to the outside, but stayed with the straight dive, and now 4th and 11. Big play here again for the Indians.
Pella has to go for it. 6:23 to play. They're down 28-17. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Gustafson from the pistol.
Not much pressure
with time.
Here.
Throwing, pass, caught by Shetterly, open, first down, 27-yard line, coming around the corner near side, 25-20, cuts inside, 15-10 is brought down near the 5.
Wow.
Tremendous running by Logan Shetterly after the catch. And 1st and goal for Pella as they get out of trouble on 4th and 11.
No pressure that time by the Indians. Good protection by the Pella line, and nice throw by Gustin, and then a great run.
34 yards for Logan Shetterly. 1st and goal, Pella from the 7. Under 6 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Gustafson lining up wide left now. Thomas is in the pistol. Thomas will keep it and go over the left side and go into the end zone. Touchdown out for Pella. Gabe Thomas out of the pistol. Makes it 28-23 with 5:39 to go in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they'll probably go for 2 here.
Pella taking advantage of the fumble recovery, scoring 5 plays, 40 yards. 2:22 off the clock.
I think Casey Hill just came in for the Indians to play in this goal line or the stand here with the extra point coming up. Still got Cole Henry in there also.
Gustafson out of the pistol. An unusual formation.
Yep, Indians going to burn a timeout here.
They're first. 5:39 to go in the 4th. Oskaloosa 28, Pella 23. We'll be back in 1 minute on the No Coast Network.
We all need help from time to time, especially during life's health transitions. Whether you're getting back on your feet or looking for a new place to call home, Care Initiatives is here. For over 25 years, we've helped Iowans maintain independence and quality of life. Rehabilitation, skilled nursing, long-term care, hospice care. No matter what life brings, our team of experts are ready. Care Initiatives for life's health transitions.
My name is Luke Harris, and I'm proud to be a local farmer. Partnering with Flight and State Bank helps me in my farming enterprise to make sound day-to-day decisions from a financial perspective because they provide the financial stability and advice that I need to run my business the way it needs to be ran.
Pella going for a 2-point conversion, trailing 28-23. Gustafson from the pistol. They've got H-backs 2 to the right side. Gustafson rolling, throwing into the end zone. Pass is caught for the deuce.
Yep.
Sam Warner with the catch. 2-point conversion, and it's now 28-25. Oskaloosa's lead is down to 3. So Pella taking advantage of the fumble and scoring 40 yards in 5 plays. It took 2:22 off the clock. Now the Indians with 2 timeouts remaining. They will get the ball back. Pella with all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
Well, Pella's done what they needed to do, you know, Joe. They've had 3 short fields and converted every time to keep themselves in this football game. And again, we go back to now it's on our offense, you know, and hopefully that we can maybe get a halfway decent return here, and then we just need to get some first downs and keep that clock moving.
The Indians have a touchdown return on a kickoff tonight by Tyler Miller.
Casey Hill, check
Or Casey Mill, I beg your pardon. Just seeing some drizzle starting to come down on the field. It threw me. As Carter will kick it off high and well short. Field of the 16-yard line. Up the numbers near side was Casey Hill, and he is hit right away by his opposite, number 22, Gabe Thomas.
Yeah, he kind of got his knee bent back a little bit, too. Casey just limping a little bit there. It looked awkward how he got tackled. And again, Pella using those short kicks. They don't want to kick it deep and give
They've learned.
Yeah, give our two good return men chances to break one.
Oski will start from their own 23-yard line with 5:35 to go, quarter number 4. Indians up 28-25, looking to pull off the upset of the 4th-ranked team in Class 3A. Hill is in the ball game. Tyler Miller is also in the ball game in the backfield along with Cole Henry. And Cole will roll to his right, shovel it for Miller, and he is hit right away. That was read very well by the Pella defense. Kissinger was there, and just well done by Pella. They had enough bodies there to the outside. It's a loss of 2.
Yeah, rain coming down a little harder, and then we lost yardage on that first down play, so we're going to pick about half it up here on this down to give ourselves a chance on 3rd down.
Linebacker Camden Lambert leading the charge there. 2nd and 12, Indians from their own 21. Henry back to throw. Cole steps up, throwing long, too long for Isaac Schultz. Isaac's fast, but he would have needed to be going, had gone forward another 10 yards. That's going to set up 3rd and a dozen as the rain starts to come down again, as long as we don't have lightning. We had a lightning delay that delayed the start of the game. This is Oskaloosa High football on the No Coast Network, KMZN, AM and FM in Oskaloosa. Joe Lancello with you from Oskaloosa. 4:51 to go in the 4th quarter. Oskaloosa 28, 4th-ranked Pella 25. Henry out of the pistol. Cole throws right. Pass. Oh, Isaac Schultz going for it and just couldn't quite hang on to it, trying to make a diving try. He would have had a 1st down. And that will set up 4th down with 4:47 to play.
Yeah, here comes our punting team. You know, we've first 2 times really struggled. Nick's done a better job since then. Boy, we need to get a good punt here. Even with a halfway decent punt, Pella's going to get pretty good field position here with 4:47 to go here in the ball game.
Cole Henry had the last punt, actually, a 45-yarder.
That's right.
Isaac before that had a 39-yarder.
Good snap.
He's got protection.
Oh, good punt.
Gets it away.
Good punt.
And it will get a Oskaloosa bounce, but did he outkick the coverage? It's recovered, run down on the 20-yard line, and the return man made a couple of defenders missed, and he's brought down about the 36-yard line. And I believe that was Gabe Thomas.
That's too bad. The Indians were right there to, put him down at about the 25-yard line or so. Or good return by Thomas, and here we go. 4:33 to go. Pella's got all 3 timeouts left. Trailing by 3.
They'll start at their own 36. 4:33 to go in regulation. Oskaloosa leading 28-25.
The winner of this will probably be your district champion, so it's going to come down to this last 4:33.
3 receivers right. Gustafson to throw. Looking left. Going deep. Pass broken up. Intercepted! Rashawn Briggs with the pick. The pass was intended for Josh Warner, the far sideline. And the interception by Rashawn Briggs, the senior, with his 2nd pick of the year.
Well, that's a big pick, but, we can't celebrate yet. Yes, we would like to get the ball back now and a lot better field position than what we had, and injured player for Pella. But again, it's going to come down to our offense. We've got to be able to get positive yardage on that 1st down and not get ourselves in 2nd and long, 3rd and long. Like maybe a cramp.
That is Josh Warner, the intended receiver on the play, 6 foot, 180-pound sophomore. And they are giving both his legs the stretch.
Pella's done a much better job this second half. And the rains, you can see where the field's starting to get a little wet out there. You can see the wetness on the field. I'm sure Coach McKinstry's going to throw everything at us here. You know, people that know that name, Coach McKinstry started out his coaching career here in Oskaloosa, you know, back in the mid-'80s. And we spent a lot of time with Coach McKinstry as we coached the same seasons. He was helping with basketball, and I was the head girls coach, and got to know Jay very well. He's done a great job over there at Pella, of course, all the state titles that they won, and just been a good program ever since he's been there. And they were good before that, but he's kept that tradition going there at Pella.
They were state runners-up in last year. The 3 years before that, state champions, and they were also runners-up in 2009. So they've built a bit of a dynasty. As Josh Warner, the injured player, still being worked on the far side of the field. 4:27 to go in quarter number 4. Oskaloosa leading Pella 28-25. The Indians will have the ball back courtesy of the Rashawn Briggs interception. Newton is leading Grinnell 37-27 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. We will have scores and more for you following the game with Brian Myers.
Well, here, you know, it's going to be wet now. It's going to really, that rain is really coming down pretty good, and going to have a wet ball. So, and Pella's going to be trying to strip that ball from the Indians. So,
Henry from the pistol, hands for Casey Hill. He'll gain about 3.
Yep.
Brought down by defensive tackle Mason Herter.
Positive yards, you know, that's good for the Indians, and we'll be under 4 minutes once we take this snap. First down would be big here to make Pella start burning some timeouts.
Gain of 2 makes it 2nd and 8. Aaron Blom is in the game on the offensive side for the Indians. Play clock at 10. Blom will line up as an H-back on the left. Henry out of the pistol. Play fake, and Cole will keep it himself and go over the right side to the 40-yard line, maybe just across it. That'll set up third down.
This is going to be a huge play of the ball game right now. You know, we're at third and about 5, and we'll have just a little bit over 3 minutes when we have to snap this one. And boy, if we can pick up a first down here, that was going to really do some things. And I think I just saw some lightning, Joe, and so hopefully we won't have to delay this thing with.
Play clock at 7, 3:13 on the game clock. Henry out of the pistol on third down. Bobble the snap.
Pella's got it.
And Pella's got it. Recovered by linebacker Brendan Davidson, a 6'2", 195-pound senior.
Well, here we go again. You know, short field, and every time that we've given Pella a short field, they have scored tonight. So now we've got to really pin our ears back, and our defense is going to have to play lights out here to keep Pella out of this end zone, and possibly let the Dutch get away with a come-from-behind win here tonight.
Pella will start from their own, the Oskaloosa 36 with 3:07 to go in regulation. Down 28-25. Pella with 3 timeouts left, Oskaloosa with 2 as the rain starts to come down.
Need another
Gustafson from the pistol. Gives for Thomas over the left side. Across the 35, but not much more than that. Gang tackle. Dykstra in there. Kenny Satimi. Tyson Brooklander.
Yep, the Indians have one more turnover in them here to get this ball away from Pella.
Gain of 2 to the 34, 2nd down 8. 2:42 to go, clock running. Pella not in any rush. 2 receivers wide either side. Gustafson from the pistol. On 2nd and 8.
Oh,
play fake. Gustafson keeping it over the left side. 30-yard line. Cuts to the middle. 25-20. 15 and brought down.
Blom saved a touchdown there, but Pella's in business. They're right down there. 2:23 to go.
He got to the 15 after a gain of 19. Now the clock will start once the chains are set. 2:20 to go, clock running.
Yeah, Pella's in no hurry now. It's all in their hands right now with 3 timeouts left. They can do what they want. Gustafson going over to talk to their offensive coordinator, and he's going to come back in. They'll be under 2 minutes to go Well, they're down to
5 on the play
seconds.
clock.
They might have to burn one here in order to get this play off. There's 3. There's 2. They are going to burn a timeout.
Minute 59 to go in the fourth. Oskaloosa 28, Pella 25. Back in a minute on the No Coast Network.
Let's get ready for some football!
This is Wade Davidson, owner of the Rock Island Tap. We want you to come on down to the Tap starting Sunday, September 9th and watch your favorite NFL teams. We will be hosting NFL Sunday Ticket every Sunday from 11 to 11, and you can watch up to 5 games throughout the Tap. We are excited to offer you 59 various beer selections, including 24 craft and domestic beers. We will have $6 Bloody Marys with a 6-ounce beer back, along with pizzas and other snacks. Don't forget NFL Sunday Ticket here at the Rock Island Tap.
For all your home and business pest management needs, call Certified Pest Control of Oskaloosa. Beth and I offer better prices, better service, same-day responses, and satisfaction guaranteed. We are the only pest control company locally owned and operated. Remember, termites on your property will lead to wood structural damage. So call now for your termite inspection and ask about termite pre-treatment of new construction. We also offer bed bug heat treatments. For seasonal or monthly pest control at the guaranteed lowest prices in the area, call Certified Pest Control, 641-295-0700. We are licensed to kill.
1st and 10, Pella from the Oskaloosa 15. Double tight end set. And out of the pistol, it's Thomas on the carry. Was tripped up going over the left side. Linebacker Tommy Kuhn on the tackle. After a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, they can still pick up a first down. They don't have to get in the end zone here. And they're on...
From the 12, a minute 33 to go in the half. Thomas again out of the pistol, over the left side, trying to break outside. He will get across the 10 to about the 7. He'll still be short of a first down.
Well, let's hold them here for no yardage and make them make a decision. You going to go for the touchdown to win it, or are you going to kick the field goal to try to go OT? So this is the play for the Indians right here, this third down play.
1 minute to play now. Pella down 3. 3rd and 5 from the Oskaloosa 9. Gustafson back in the game under the pistol.
He's going to
throw it.
He's got it.
Throws it out, man on the left side. Intercepted almost. The pass was off the fingertips of DeYoung, the tight end. Zayun Mamoon was there, and Rashad Briggs, who has an interception earlier in the game, almost got his hands on it too. So it's 4th and 5 at the 9 with 46 seconds to go in regulation, and Chase Carter is on to try another field goal.
Yeah, just don't have the Indians jump off sides here or do something foolish, and just make sure, again, you're looking, don't want a tight end release here, anything like that.
Ben Nelson is the holder on what will be a 25-yard kick from the left hash, kicking from left to right, trying to tie the game.
Snap.
Kick is up and just made it in. It was not very high, but it cleared the crossbar, and that's all it had to do. And we are tied at 28 with 41 seconds to go in regulation.
Yeah, you rolled that back. For Holder credit, he did his job, and well, the Indians held him to 3, and we hang on to the ball here. It looks like could be playing a little extra time here tonight.
41 seconds to go in regulation. The Indians have 2 timeouts left. Pella has 2 timeouts.
Well, I
now
guess
they're going to be looking at kicking a heavier, wet ball.
Yep, I guess that's how it should be, Joe. You know, you got definitely the 2 best teams in the district knocking heads here tonight, and you could have to play some extra time to figure out, you know, who's gonna be this district's, you know, 7 champ in Class 3A. So let's just don't be foolish here with the football and let it squirt away or something, because it is, like you mentioned, that thing's wet now, and you saw that as a snap, just trying to snap the ball back on the field goal.
The Indians need to watch out that they don't try to kick something in between the lines.
Yeah, a lot of times.
Have somebody try to run and get it.
Right. A lot of times, you know, your up people don't go field that ball because you think you got your guys in the back, are the ones that are going to get it. Now they did a short little kick again.
Tyler Miller will field it at the 10, near sideline, 15, 20, 25, cuts inside 30, Russell down to the 33.
35 seconds to go.
The Indians take it over, 35 seconds to go in regulation from their own 33, tied at 28.
Well, we'll see what Coach Jenkins does here. You got 2 timeouts, 35 seconds. You're just going to play her safe and strap her up in OT, or are you going to go ahead and take a shot?
You've got people who can make things happen. 2 receivers wide to either side, ball in the near hash. Henry out of the pistol with Casey Hill at his right hip. Indians could make some big memories here on senior night. Play clock at 5. Henry gets a snap, looking right, throwing, incomplete. Intended for Isaac Schultz, the closest man to it. The defender was Gabe Thomas.
Yeah, he made a great attempt to try to intercept that pass, and, well.
It was a low pass.
We got 32 seconds. They have 2 timeouts yet. Now if we run the ball, they're going to, call a timeout. So Pella's got a chance to make us punt the ball again. They could go for a block.
2nd and 10. Give for Hill. Up the middle, he'll get to the 35, a gain of 2. 26 seconds to go on the clock running.
I thought they called a timeout, but they didn't.
17 seconds, clock running. The play clock's at 21. They don't have to snap the ball again.
Yep, we're going to go OT.
And I don't think they're going to.
Nope, they're just going to let it run out. That kind of surprised me because they could have made us kick the ball because we were definitely, I don't think we were going to put it up again.
Oskaloosa and Pella play 4 quarters to a stalemate.
And
we go to overtime. Oskaloosa 28, Pella 28, 4th quarter, 5th quarter in 1 minute on the No Coast Network.
And I think we're going to have
Fred's Muffler Shop in Oskaloosa has been a family-owned and operated business for over 55 years and is proud to support our community and the student athletes in it. Fred's Muffler provides their customers with bumper-to-bumper quality work done with hometown dependability and competitive prices. Come see what's new at Fred's Muffler Shop in the brand new showroom located at 1214 A Avenue West in Oskaloosa.
You built a castle so that the prince and princess can live happily ever after. You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa today.
Back at Lacey Recreation Complex in Oskaloosa, I'm Joe Lancello. We are going to overtime. Pella and Oskaloosa tied at 28. A 25-yard field goal by Chase Carter with 41 seconds to go in the 4th quarter tied it and sends us to the overtime. And the captains are at midfield for the coin toss. Now, what's the advantage here? The official talk in Oskaloosa, it appears they've won the toss. As we wait for the official signal.
Didn't see any signal there, but.
Oh, okay, so that wasn't just me.
Nope, I didn't see anything either, but I think they're going down here to the south end zone, and Pella, I think, will get the ball, start things off.
They'll have it first.
Official
28-28.
Yep, official doing all he can to keep the ball dry here with a towel around it before Pella breaks their huddle to come out in this first overtime period.
Casey Hill with all 4 Oskaloosa touchdowns. 3 on runs and 1 on a 92-yard kickoff return. And Pella will start at the Oskaloosa 10. 4 tries to get some points. Then Oskaloosa will get their chance. 2 receivers right, tight end, double tight end set. Gustafson the pistol, gives on the far side. Going around the corner and scoring is Sam Warner.
Well, that was
a sweep
easy.
to the left side, too easy.
Yes, it was.
So Pella with their first lead of the night at 34-28 with the extra point to come.
Wow, that Pella must have seen something from up here, because that was just wide open on that first overtime play, and he went in almost untouched. Touched just as he got to the end zone, and now big extra point here for Pella. See if he can get that snap and placement good.
Carter has made 2 field goals and kicked a couple extra points. Ben Nelson to hold. Snap is
that looks
there.
Good.
Kick is up.
Yep.
And good. So Pella is in the lead 35-28. Now the Indians will get their turn from the 10-yard line, and they've got to match exactly what Pella did.
Yep.
To go to a second round of overtime. Don't forget, we've got Oskaloosa volleyball Monday night as Pella Christian comes to town. 7 o'clock first serve, pregame at 6:45 on KMZN on the No Coast Network.
Yeah, then the Indians also, I think, Monday night, hosting a little Hawkeye Conference cross country, moved to Oskaloosa.
Yes. At Edmondson Park.
Yep.
Indians first and goal from the 10, trailing 35-28. Henry back to throw. Pass caught by a
Dykstra,
who was on his butt at the 8-yard line for a gain of 2. Second and goal from the 8.
Well, we tried to kind of fool Pella a little bit there, put Tyler in motion on Casey's side, and our 2 kind of go-to players, and tried to throw back to Nick here, but kind of a low throw. Nick had to go down and get it, and only got 2 on that play.
3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Henry to throw, looking left, throws it over the middle, caught, 10 to the 5, getting in and scoring! That man Casey Hill again.
Well, now comes an important extra point.
It's 35-34.
Coach Jenkins talking to Brett Dowd, the offensive coordinator down there, and do you roll the dice here, Joe?
Oh boy, that is a great question. And the Indians have taken a timeout to discuss that, and we can do that here as well. You're down 1 in overtime. It would be the last play of the game. It would be the last roll of the dice.
Yep.
And it's not just a game that's at stake, but certainly winning the district that is at stake.
Right. Yep. It's a tough call. It really is. You have faith in your offense, and think you can pick up a 2-point conversion here, or just going to try to kick it and just keep going back and forth. And
you talk about the longest yard. This would be the longest 2.5 yards if that's what they decide to do.
I think the Indians are going for it. I just saw Coach Jenkins.
And I see Aaron Blom's helmet is off.
Yep, he took his headset off. He gave the thumbs up here to the press box. Indians are going to go for it here and try to win it on this play, or come up 1 point short against this 4th-ranked team. So this is it right here.
All or nothing.
They got Dykstra lined up in kind of the back as an H-back.
Like an H-back.
Yep, as an H-back. So
2 receivers left.
I would say you're going
now
with Casey
Tyler Miller
Hill.
going in motion to the far side. Cole Henry making a shotgun snap. A give for Miller, trying to go around the left side. Miller throwing, pass into the end zone.
Dropped.
Couldn't hang on.
Yeah, we got it.
He did catch it. He
Indians
did catch
win.
it.
Holy cow.
Cole Henry with the catch. It's a play they used before for a gain of 14 yards on opening night.
Pella is all over.
It.
Yep, Pella is all over the officials.
I'm going to want to see this again myself.
They said he got his hand underneath, brought it up.
Henry was on his backside. And the Indians have apparently scored a 36-35 win over the number 4 team in the state. And they're going crazy. And wouldn't you?
Oh, wow. What a football game. Game's over. I mean, it's over. They can't do anything about it. I know Pella's not happy. But, hey, give Coach Jenkins all the credit in the world. He rolled the dice, believed in his kids.
They went to the Philly special.
Yep, believed in his kids and said, right here, kids, it's all on you. Let's go get it done. And the Indians now have 2 games left to go. Going to travel to Knoxville and South Tama.
They moved around. Casey Hill actually took the snap. Tyler Miller was falling as he threw the ball, and Cole Henry
also fell.
Yeah, and it was questionable whether he caught the ball, but he apparently did. He was on his back. The officials are saying it was a catch.
Yep.
Cole apparently got his left arm and his body on the ball, but kept that from hitting the ground.
Well,
a tremendous catch.
So now all the Indians got to do is just take care of business. They got teams to play that are below them in the standings and both away. But, boy, now they've got a lot to play for. And the one nice thing also, Joe, is, I looked at what was projected with the RPIs and everything. And, of course, they had, if the Indians would have made it and finished at 7-2, it looked like they were going to have to go play Cedar Rapids Xavier is what they were kind of projecting that they would have to go. But now being the district champion, you don't have to worry about that.
Well, we've still got 2 games to play. Let's not count those yet.
You still do, and of course, you've been around sports enough, and I've been around it a long time too, that you've got to be ready to play each and every night. And but now Coach Jenkins can really preach to his kids. You got a chance to make this a really special season to finish the season on the road and get 2 more wins and end up being District 7 champions.
The Oskaloosa Indians do something they haven't done since 2006. They defeat the Pella Dutch in overtime, 36-35. We'll come back and wrap things up here in 2 minutes on the No Coast Network.
Water is more than just a source of life. We have fun with it, clean with it, grow with it, save lives with it. How water gets to us is rarely ever thought about. But at Clow Valve Company, water is never taken for granted. We design and build some of the most advanced water valves and hydrants in the world from one of the cleanest, greenest, and safest facilities in the United States. Clow Valve Company, it's more.
Oskaloosa Vision Center's hometown doctors have strong roots in Oskaloosa and are dedicated to serving the community. We use state-of-the-art equipment to provide high-quality, professional eye care through comprehensive eye exams, medical care for eye infection and disease treatment, as well as emergency aid and pre- and post-operative care. With our large variety of prescription glasses, sunglasses, and contact lenses, we strive to meet the needs of all patients, from newborn to adult. Oskaloosa Vision Center. Come see us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Tyler Van Welden, your local expert at Malcolm Lumber. At Malcolm Lumber, we pride ourselves in being your local lumberyard. We boast competitive prices that you find at the big box stores and unmatched service that the big box stores can't provide. Our one-on-one service is what sets us apart. Our knowledgeable experts are here ready to help build you a better future. And thanks to the community for having us all these years.
You can continue to find Malcolm Lumber at our 3 locations in Grinnell, Montezuma, and Oskaloosa. Malcolm Lumber is here for you, start to finish.
If you think there's room for improvement in your investment game plan, or that maybe you should send in some new plays, take a time out and talk to an experienced investment professional. I'm Bob Auld of Robert Auld Investments, an investment advisor with over 31 years of experience in Oskaloosa and Southern Iowa. Let me help you find some new strategies. Call 673-9448 or 1-800-444-AULD.
Robert Auld is a registered representative offering securities and investment advisory services through SagePoint Financial Inc., member
Member FINRA and SIPC.
For over 30 years, Pella Printing has been leading the way in the print industry with quality equipment, modern facilities, and skilled staff. The Pella approach combines old-world craftsmanship with today's cutting-edge technology to provide brilliant printed products at a value price. They take the time to understand clients' needs from design to pre-press to printing and delivery to build lasting relationships with their customers. Whether you need personalized graduation announcements, oversized posters and banners, marketing materials, or stationery, Pella Printing offers a broad assortment of quality printed products done with speed and precision. Pella Printing, where technology and craftsmanship meet.
Welcome back to Lacey Recreation Complex. I'm Joe Lancello. The Oskaloosa Indians have knocked off fourth-ranked Pella, a team that was 6-0, a team that had beaten Oskaloosa 11 straight times until tonight. On senior night, the Indians with an overtime win, 36-35 over Pella, and the Indians do it in a way that would have made Kenny Rogers and Riverboat Slim. I'm drawing a blank on all the Riverboat Gamblers or whatever, Brett Maverick, who have you. They pulled it off. Let's run down what happened here. Indians took the lead right away. Casey Hill on a 7-yard touchdown, a 2-yard touchdown run made it 7-0 Oskaloosa. Indians scored again before the quarter ended. Casey Hill on a 1-yard run to make it 14-0 after one. In the second quarter, Pella gets on the board. Aaron Downs scoring on an 8-yard run. He had come in and played as where he would actually take the snap in the Wildcat formation. The extra point by Carter made it 14-7. Then the Indians came back. Casey Hill returning a kickoff, 92 yards for a score to make it 21-7 with 4:49 to go in the third. Pella would come back and score before halftime. Ryan Gustafson to Aaron Downs, a 9-yard touchdown pass. The extra point made it 21-14. That was the score at halftime. Into the third quarter, Pella with a drive where they scored a field goal, a 30-yard field goal by Chase Carter. That made it 21-17. And that was the score after 3 quarters. Into the fourth quarter, Oskaloosa scoring Casey Hill's fourth touchdown of the night, a 6-yard run to make it 28-17. That was an 85-yard play, 85-yard drive in 7 plays. It took 2:34 off the clock. The big play there was a Cole Henry to Nick Dykstra pass, 62 yards. That really got the Indians some great field position. Pella would come back. They took advantage of a fumble and drove 40 yards in 5 plays for a score. Gabe Thomas on a 7-yard run, and then a 2-point conversion from Gustafson to Sam Warner. That made it 28-25 with 5:39 to go in regulation. The Indians got an interception by Rashawn Braggs, but then 3 plays later, Cole Henry fumbled, and it was recovered by Brendan Davidson of Pella. They got the ball at the Oskaloosa 36 with 3:07 to go in the fourth quarter. They would get a first down, but then get a 25-yard field goal by Carter to tie the game at 28. That came with 41 seconds to go in regulation. We're tied at 28 after 4 quarters. Into the fifth quarter, Sam Warner scoring on a 10-yard run, a sweeper on the left side. The extra point made it 35-28. Then the Indians, on their possession, score on the second play. Cole Henry to Casey Hill, an 8-yard touchdown pass. That made it 35-34. The Indians decide to go for the 2-point conversion. They're either going to win or they're going to lose. And they line up in an odd formation. Cole Henry actually moved into a slot position. Casey Hill took the snap, tossed it to Tyler Miller, who was coming back in the backfield. Tyler was hit as he threw the ball, and Cole Henry in the end zone fell as he was trying to catch the ball, and the Pella players thought it wasn't a catch. The official said it was. The Indians get a deuce, and they get a 36-35 victory. Oskaloosa now 6-1 overall, and the bottom line 3-0 in the district. Pella now 6-1, 2-1 in the district. So Oskaloosa just has to win their final 2 games at Knoxville next week and at South Tama County the following week, and they will be the Class 3A District 7 champions. That is going to do it for us tonight here from Oskaloosa. Thanks very much to Jay Harms for the color, Brother Dave back at Mission Control. Thanks to Titus Lutzerick and all our great crew with Oskaloosa Video Production. And we thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Stay tuned for Scores and More with Brian Myers coming up next. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here from Oskaloosa in overtime. Oskaloosa 36, 4th-ranked Pella 35. Have a good night and a good weekend. We'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to Oskaloosa Indians football action on the No Coast Network. Brought to you by Clow Valve Company, Oskaloosa Vision Center, Mahaska Drug, Hawkeye Real Estate, Edward Jones Investments, Kinetic Edge Physical Therapy, Pella Printing, Quincy Place Mall in Ottumwa, Fred's Muffler Shop, Malcolm Lumber, Bank Iowa, The Rock Island Tap, Northern Mahaska Specialty Care Center, Robert Auld Investments, Kelly Style Insurance, Lighton State Bank, Falvey Lumber, and Certified Pest Control. Your Keys to the Game sponsor is Craig Ford. This has been a presentation of the No Coast Network.